Hi. Hello. Somebody said you're cute. Are you cute? You cute, you cute. Hi, friend. How are you? hello, hello, hello. Uh, I am going to make a poll. I'm going to make a poll for us. Poll. Hello, Bruno. Hi, you guys. Love back to you. Bless you, bless you. Thank you for the hearts. Where are you going, Baksoy? Don't get out of the picture. He left us. He left us. You got me now. That's all you got. That's all you got for now. Hi. Hi, Babu. Hi, Aztec. How's work, my love? You missed the cat. I know. Oh, you missed your cat. What happened to your cat? Where is your kitty? Hi, Baba. Okay. Started a pull. I started a pull already. He died. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. My bad. I mean, yeah, but that's sad. I'm really sorry for you. What was his name? If you want to tell me. If you want to tell me. Hi, Aaron. You're welcome. How did you sleep? How did you sleep, Aaron? Hi, you guys. Hello, friends. Hi. I hope you're having an awesome day. Today and every day. I'm in my 30s. I'm in my 30s. Can I snore? No. Assad was his name? Oh, I'm sorry, friend. I'm really sorry for your loss. Was that a long time ago or was it recent? Hopefully it wasn't recent. You slept good. Oh, nice. You're back up here. Left Miami. Oh, I see. For your grandmother's place. How is grandma? I will not be snoring. Means lion. Yeah, I know. Assad, it means lion. Yeah, I'm Arab too. Tori, if you like watermelon. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss, Boo. Blackpink forever. Look at my kitty. Look at my kitty doing here. He's trying to eat one of my plants on here. Come back to the camera. Hi, Kylo. Oh, thanks for the gold coin, friend. Hi, Kylo. It was good. Had a lot of fun. Oh, yay. She's good. Yeah. No. Stop going up there. Stop going up there. Yeah, exactly. You can sit here. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine. Hi, you guys. Welcome. Thank you for joining the live. Sorry, let me just bring you a little closer. And maybe I can show you my kitty at the same time. Thank you for 10 likes already in 4 minutes. Wow. Yeah, sorry, my love. Hi, Matthew. Do I remember you? I don't know if I do. You like my paintings? Thank you. This is my work. There's my work behind me. Yeah, this is Bok Choy. He's a boy. He's a baby boy. He's like a pussy. Hilarious. Hi you guys. Welcome. You cat got away? Oh no. Got taken away. Who took your what? Who took your kitty? Oh. Hi. Thank you for the star. You are a star. Bless you. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you, Matthew? How are you, my friend? Hi for the star. Thank you for the star. Hi, JD. Did I know watermelon is 90% water? Hilarious. Is the best. Oh, thank you, Aaron. I'm not the best. I'm nice. Thank you for the star. The star is for your Baksoy. Baksoy, you got a star, Baksoy. He's like, meh, I don't really give a shit. Thank you. Oh my gosh, 17 likes in 5 minutes too. Holy shit. You guys, thank you for liking the stream. Sounds so right. Yeah, I'm scared of you. We're gonna sit and talk about the ego today, okay? So you're planning on having membership for the channel? Are you able yet? Yes, I am. And I thought I did set it up, but sometimes it takes a little while. Like there's like a little details that you have to add for the membership. I guess I didn't do it right. I don't know. I thought I did, but I probably didn't do it right. But yeah, thank you for reminding me. I'll work on that. Hi you guys. You're beautiful too. Thank you. You guys also looking at the cam. He's like, no, get out of here. New subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Thank you. We are above 3,000 at this point, you guys. Your pretty voice. I don't know about pretty voice. A little squeaky, but yeah. Am I Starseed? We're all Starseeds. Welcome, you guys. Welcome, welcome. Dinos? I don't know. What are you talking about? Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein, get out of my chat. We don't have children here. No, I'm just kidding. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. Smiling. Oh, sweetie. Bless you, bless you. Ego can blind you to your own faults, making it harder to learn and grow, accept. That's not wrong. You're not fully wrong. Go vote in my poll. Do I get something for being the first member? Oh, you want to be #1 right next to my comments? Oh, so cute. I don't think it does that for being the first member. I don't think it does. But yeah, I'll know. I will know in my heart. all right. Oh, okay. So today we're gonna be talking about the ego. Okay, we're gonna talk. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a gratitude list. Then we're gonna work out for a little bit, and then we're gonna talk about the ego. Okay. This is how the live today is gonna go. Show my abs. So I cannot scroll by those people. You're prettiest girl. Oh, thank you. I'm not the prettiest, but thank you, Ed Walkings. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. Oh no, I read the message already. You deleted it too late. Hi, Amber. Ego often replaces truth with self-importance. Okay, so there's multiple aspects to the ego, right? We're going to be talking about the concept of ego across Hinduism, Buddhism, and the understanding of it from Freud's point and Carl Jung and Eckhart Tolle. So these are the people, and modern psychology a little bit, right? But yeah, the ego is not just one part of you, right? Or it's not one thing. The understanding of ego usually kind of is like pride or being a certain way. A lot of people think that that's what it is, but in psychology, it's like it has like multiple levels. Hi, welcome. Love my earrings, thank you. Really, ego is not bad. Okay, so there are aspects to it that are bad, and there are aspects to it that are not very bad. So let's see what most people have voted. Most people have, okay. Most people, 52 versus 48 voted yes. And the rest of you didn't, so this is awesome. This is a good kind of balance, so we can discuss this. Hi, welcome. Sing YMCA. YMCA. I don't even know the whole song, but yeah. Here's the nose flick. Hi you guys, welcome. I'm living in Canada. I'm not a queen. I'm definitely not a queen. I don't think ego's bad. Cool. Can you still vote? Yeah, it's still on. Hi Adriano, hi love. You farted? Good job. You have healthy bowels. The poll is still going. You can still vote on it for another like half an hour probably. Okay. The downside is when confidence becomes arrogance. Healthy ego says, I don't do this. And an unhealthy ego says, I'm above criticism. I can do this. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yes, gotcha. Yes, so there's a healthy aspect to the ego and an unhealthy aspect to the ego, which, what's his name? Carl Jung calls it the shadow, the unconscious part of the ego. Ego's great. You've experienced it. Oh, cute. Yeah, thank you. Oh. The ego is not good or bad. Okay, cool. Who is holding you? Who's holding me hostage? You are. YouTube is. Thank you for the nose ring compliment. I appreciate that. That's a little low. Kind of keeps falling down. I need to like clip it in one spot. This is actually a little annoying. There we go. Yellow light is nicer. I think yellow lights are a little more warmer. It was not bad. It can be depending on ultimately if it's not a bad. Yes, exactly. Cool. This is what it is. A human mind judges things, good or bad, according to our moral code. Yeah, exactly. And nothing is really 100% pure bad and 100% pure good. Ego is something that we examine. Sorry, no. Ego is something that we maintain. Balance is key. For example, self-awareness and love for oneself and a desire to be loved by others. Cool. Beautiful. I love you guys' ideas. That's awesome. What is the time? My time is different than yours. If your clock doesn't work, my time. Also, you have a phone. What are you saying? I don't just shout out people, okay? Hi, welcome. Thank you for the beautiful comments. You're beautiful too. Can't let the ego in the way of things. Cool. The ego has a good aspect to it that should be in the way of things, or according to Freud, basically, it's not There's an aspect to the ego that is actually, or your super ego. The super ego is how you navigate through the world, and then the ego is how you actually decide based on your desire. Oh, or let's just I'm not gonna just like nitpick out of it. I want to actually tell you what it is. Real ego is good. Sorry, what? It's real ego, that's good, and false ego is bad. Okay. Well, how do you know what's true and what's false? You like my white top? Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, that was yesterday. Yeah. Men don't have septum piercings. Men don't like septum piercings. I don't like those men. And actually I like men with septum piercings. So you lose there. Hi. Oh, that's okay. Ed walking, Wicket walking. Yeah. You can scroll my pass. Oh my gosh. Sweet. I mean, I hope I can benefit you just more than this, but yeah. It goes the mechanic of colossal redemption of deliverance born during the later years of a popular star life. Okay, that's interesting. I have not heard of that idea before, but yeah. 30 years in prison. Oh my gosh, bless you. There's some pure evil out there. I don't think that it is pure evil. I don't think that it is. I think in reality, everybody who thinks that everybody who does anything think that they're doing the right thing, right? And if that's the case, how can you identify what's actually fully on pure evil, and what is actually like a response to conditions around you? Thank you. Big, beautiful, very nice. Appreciate you. The beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Character is good. Ego is bad. Okay. Ego is usually part of the character, but yeah. Hello, dear. I didn't work out yet. We're gonna start. So I'm gonna do yoga today instead of working out because I am a little sore. Phone call doesn't work. Oh, that's okay. That's interesting, but yeah, my time is very different than you. I'm from Sierra. I live in Canada. Hi you guys, welcome. Hi Aaron. Yes, I'm listening. Oh, cool. Basically, don't like Kenya. Who's that? I don't even know. Kanye West? Are we talking about Kanye West? I look 70 years old. Oh, awesome! Yay, pretty for 70. I'll take it. Tell me like. Oh, you're a fucking weirdo. Oh yeah. Oh, the fucking comments. What do you need to know about my sex life? My thinking you can speak for all men through you. Bad ego is thinking you can speak for all men through a YouTube comment. He likes piercing. There's a guy who likes piercing. You fucking weirdo. Can I impersonate if you want to? That is good. What's good to you is what's good to you can be different to another person. That's the thing, right? This. You asking me what a word means does not say anything about my self-awareness, dude. Lacking vocabulary has nothing to do with your self-awareness or not. This is the most freeing experience. I don't think the ego ever dies, but if you've experienced that, then that's cool. I'm happy you're free. Uh, 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 uh. Peace on earth, yeah. Women went to heaven. That's cool. That's a cool concept. It was bad. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Oh, so 120 people have voted. Half of you basically have voted that it is bad. So this is interesting. This is interesting. Use a tool. Yeah. Cool. It was not bad in itself. Cool. Awesome. Hi, Kane. Oh, my Gemini bestie. Hi, friend. Here's saying eagle's good. Clearly don't. Little bigger picture. This is why we're discussing this, right? People like to generalize usually by putting something as bad or good, right? Most of the times we generalize. That's why it is important to dig deeper into what it actually is. This thing is on about. If you can't understand it, keep scrolling. Maybe this is above your mental grade. So have a blessed day. Thank you. Space is like a serious space. I'm not debating you. You clearly are not even. My answer is no. Okay. I think it's necessary for survival, even if it can get in the way of harmony within society. Cool. That's beautiful. I love that. Let me see. Okay. If half people here said it is bad on the poll and half said it's good, then that's a great example of duality. Look how everyone balanced each other out so nicely. Beautiful, isn't that awesome? Yeah. Half of you just decided that it's good and half of you have decided it's bad. So maybe it is both, right? Maybe from a point of view it's one thing and then from the other point of view it's another, right? Okay, so right now I'm gonna do my gratitude list. Grab a pen and a paper with me and come, let's write the things that we are grateful for today. Then we're gonna do 15 minutes of workout or yoga, and then we're gonna be talking about the ego, okay? I have a little bit of a big note or a document that I wrote, or I like multiple thoughts from different kind of hi Kane. I think big ego can be obnoxious, but confidence is definitely more necessary. Cool. So that's the thing that I want to discuss with people here too, because most of us think that the ego is what is it like it's your it's having arrogance or pride or acting a certain way, right? When in reality or in psychology, the ego is a very wide umbrella that a lot of things fall under, right? So this is why I want to tell you today what is the understanding of ego from multiple different kind of schools of thoughts and modern psychology and spirituality. Be grateful for your health, your freedom, your ability to share thoughts and be creative, and more important, to love. Oh, that's so beautiful. That is very, very beautiful. Okay, so today is August 3rd. August 3rd. Okay, so today I'm super grateful for the rain. It's been raining here for hours. Oh, and the fog. Let me show you. You guys want to see the fog in here where I'm living? It's so pretty in here. Oh, I love who you are too. Thank you. So look, I don't know if you can see, but like in the background there's a little bit of fog. But it's been raining all day and it's so cute out here. It's super, super cute. I love the rain. Yeah, okay. My soul's kind of hard as... Oh, bless you, friend. Your soul is so kind. Okay, so I'm grateful for the rain and for the fog. I'm grateful for the ability to express myself. The ability to create. To create miracles on earth. To create love and beauty and connection with people. What else are we grateful for? Being free. Relatively. Freedom. What are you guys grateful for? Be grateful for YouTube. Yes. Grateful for YouTube. YouTube. And YouTube family. And community. We're grateful for YouTube communities. We're grateful for the health. Grateful for shelter and belongings. Grateful to have a shelter, especially when it's raining like that. Grateful for my health. Grateful for my kitties, of course. Grateful for healthy and happy pups and kitties. That's what I was just saying. Yes. Health. Healthy pets and their company. The company that they provide us. Okay. What else are we grateful for? I'm grateful for beauty. I'm grateful for beauty. Just in general, in a lot of things around us, for things to be beautiful and appeasing to our eyes. Let me read a little bit of your gratitude. Grateful for everything, sweet. Honestly, interactions online. Look at an experience from a different perspective. Beautiful, yeah. Grateful for a healthy body, not being in extreme poverty. Yes. Health and wealth. And our relative wealth. Grateful for beautiful women. Yes. Grateful for beautiful women and men. Grateful. I think everybody is beautiful, so this is a hard one. For men and women, I just want to say that. Grateful for everything. Yeah. Alex, no shit doesn't mean much, doesn't it? This could be. Look what I don't even know what you're talking. Epistemic, whatever. Grateful for my ego. Cool. Okay. Grateful to have met you. Oh, so sweet. Aw. Grateful for the people I have in my life. Oh, beautiful. Grateful for people. Grateful to get to know people. Yes. For people we love and connect with. I wish I had no ego. It eats me alive. We can stick around if you wanna realize the ego a little bit more. Young Corey Chase. I don't know what that is. Type of brand is that? Okay. Pleasing, yeah, sure. Pleasing for your eyes, whatever you want. I will say a lot of words that sometimes don't fully make sense. I make my own English, okay? I make my own language. No. I try. And if you correct me, I'll try to remember that. But yeah, grateful for being here. Yay! Awesome, Ember. Welcome, my love. It eats you alive if you keep feeding it. Change the script. Yes, beautiful. Grateful for life and meeting good people. Grateful for meeting someone like me. Oh, beautiful, Erin. More blessings and more. Yes. Well, it's all entertainment, and that could be anything for anyone. I consider this what we consider low quality. Other would consider low quality as well. Yeah, true. Different perspectives, but you know, there's no one size fit all, right? What a lot of people could agree on, the rest of people may not. Oh my god, we got 60 likes in 25 minutes, you guys! Thank you so much for liking the stream. This is super sweet. Oh, I see what you're saying. You were responding to that person. Yeah. Grateful for our Lord and Savior, Donald Trump. Fuck off. Your Lord and Savior is a fucking devil. Grateful for good food. Yes. How did we forget that? Good food. Yes. Always. Also grateful for all beautiful blessings in your life, friends and family. Your beautiful partner. Oh, I'm so grateful for your beautiful partner too, Kane. She makes you. She sounds like an awesome person. I don't have a belly button piercing, not yet. Is it quite emotional? Are you trying to insult me with that? Or is it just an observation? Yeah, we're grateful for Kane. We're so grateful for Kane and Estek and John and Gylo and everybody that Yeah, learn to appreciate joy. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, nice. Okay, love you back, you guys. Love you back. Thank you so much. Okay, okay. I'm gonna let you chat for a little bit, okay? And I'm gonna go do my yoga. We're gonna do 15 minutes yoga. Okay, I'm done with my gratitude list for now. I hope you make yours. I think. Oh my gosh, she likes. Hi, John. Hi, love. So I think gentleness, passion, reflection, passion, kindness. Okay, that's cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. So, um, why is it important to have a gratitude list? This was something that I was going to mention to you right now. Is that we take things for granted on a regular basis, right? We forget the things that we have. Like you wake up, you open your eyes, you take your eyes for granted because your eyes just work every day, right? You don't think of them as a blessing. You don't think of your breath coming in and out of you as a blessing. You forget it. You tend to take it for granted, right? Because it's happening all the time. This is why having a gratitude list can be really helpful to remind you of the things that you actually have in your life, the blessings that you have in your life, even the things that you sometimes can consider negative can actually be really, really like a blessing. It can be really helpful. So like the rain, for example, sometimes we don't like the rain, sometimes we complain, oh, it's raining, blah, blah, blah. But then if you recognize the beauty of the rain, the fact that it feeds the earth, it feeds the planet, the plants, it feeds the birds and the stray animals and all that, then you can be reminded to be grateful for the things that you don't 100% like, right? So this is why I decided to make a gratitude list for every day on the live, so I can actually stick to it, and so we can bounce our ideas back and forth with each other about the things that we're grateful for. uh okay, cool, cool. Remind you of your ex. Okay, grateful Celine's dream is growing. Yeah. Oh, so pretty. I'm so grateful to know people that are so lovely and supportive like you, Aztec. Um, I will always be so grateful for that. I slept for 20 hours after not sleeping for 40 hours. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. I did sleep a lot actually last night. I slept like a fucking baby. I think I woke up at like 12 today. I think I slept from like 12 to 12 or something, but yeah. Yeah. Is the migraine gone, John? Hopefully it is. Mods are losing. Shut up. Shut up. You know what? You're a loser with nothing better to fucking but talking shit with people on the internet. Get the fuck out of my chat. Go. You talk to my friends like that, I'm gonna fucking talk to you. I'm gonna trash you out, okay? Gratitude list is a great way to heal and get through trauma. We tend to fixate on the pain because hurting hurts. Okay. Yet if we teach our mind to focus on the good things, that reminds us how we grow. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, that was a lot of time. Let us sleep. I'm mean. Yes, I am mean. Yes, I'm very mean. And I'm only mean to people who are actually fucking mean. I will not be mean to someone who's kind to me. I have no reason to be mean to them. But if somebody thinks that they can come on the internet and bully and they're going to get away with it, well, they got another thing coming. Okay, so let's play some music right now. I'm going to put on some music and then we're going to do a little bit of our yoga. Okay. And then we'll do 15 minutes of yoga and then we'll did you mean to say I'm beautiful when I'm mean? Oh, John. Cute. Keep your drama at bay if you carry any wounds from the past. Face them with courage, seek healing, and don't let them define who you are in the future or your future. That's beautiful, friend. She Rose. That's beautiful. I don't know if I pronounced your name right, but yeah. So I don't really have like an exact structure for what a yoga for the ego would look like. I think yoga in general is a really great practice for, relaxing and letting go of your ego, dealing with the tension and the pain and the stories that you hold in your head. So I feel like yoga in general can be helpful for that. I don't have a very specific movement for you, but yeah. Bring down the Manhammer. 50 or 15? My age? 50. I'm closer to 50. Much closer to 50. No, you're beautiful too. Very kind. Thank you. Bless you, Aaron. I can be mean when I want to be, but yeah. Some amount of trolling is fine within reason, yeah. When someone says losers, I'm like, you're fucking done. You're the biggest loser in here, so. And it's so ironic when people hop on YouTube to judge other people on YouTube. It's like, you're using the same fucking app. Where is the logic? Any tips for anxiety and sleep? Meditation, I would say. Meditate a lot. Let's do yoga, okay? Let's do yoga, you guys. I'm gonna let you chat for now. Okay, I'm not gonna be reading the comments for a little while. I'm gonna go do my yoga for 15 minutes and then we'll hop back and talk, okay? All right. What type of yoga practice that helps stay grounded, balanced, and connected with yourself? So, practicing asanas or the positions of yoga, like the movement of yoga, can be really helpful. But I think the best part of yoga, to me, is meditation. Meditation is the best part, where you just sit in stillness, you focus on your breath, you try to regulate your breath, but not really. You don't put an effort into regulating your breath. You just allow your breath to exist and to be in that space with it. For me, the practice of meditation is the biggest in yoga practices. And then certain asanas can help you, certain like yoga positions can help you. But I feel like generally just the quiet, calm kind of space. What is it? Let me remember. It's not hatha. It's what is it? I think it's Raja Yoga. I think it's Raja Yoga that I like the most. But yeah, it's the path of love and devotion. This is kind of one of my favorite too. So meditation, and then Raja Yoga, which is like being devoted in general in life, to being mindful and to being grateful and to being grounded, is one of the things that I really like. Okay, so I'm gonna play some music right now. We're gonna play some music, and then we'll do our yoga, and then I'll come back to you, and then we'll start the topic of today. Okay. All right. Let's play some music. Oh, this guy! I love this guy. This guy is awesome. His name is Ashe Movement. If you guys ever, if you're ever on YouTube lives, I really like this guy. His content is really peaceful, beautiful. He talks a lot about self-development and spirituality in some ways. So yeah, do check him out. Okay. Let's play some handpan, and then I'm gonna put a timer for 15 minutes. Hopefully I can stick to that. And then we're gonna do some hip openers today, okay? We're gonna focus on our hips. Yesterday I did a workout for my upper body. So I wanna stretch my upper body a little bit, but I don't wanna overdo it because I don't wanna get sore. So this is what we're gonna do for now, okay? All right, grab your mat with me. Grab your mat and let's do some yoga. Okay. Let me know if you can see me well. Okay. Let's see. Okay, you should be able to see me. Okay, cool. So let's play the music right now. I would really love a little handpan music. Some calming music. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, let's do it. Do yoga with me. Do yoga with me. Yoga with Soul. Do you guys know Yoga with Adriene? I don't know if you've ever watched her, but her vibe is really, really beautiful. So first thing we're gonna do, we're just gonna sit here, try to just bring our awareness into the body and be here with our bodies for a few minutes, okay? I like to tuck my legs. It kind of helps the thighs to release a little bit. If you leave your foot underneath, you know, like this, if you leave it underneath, it kind of helps you bounce a little bit of bounce the hips a little bit and the knees. Okay, let's just breathe for a few minutes here, okay? Oh, I was gonna have a microphone. Let's put a microphone on so you guys can hear me a little bit better, okay? Okay. 1 second. Thank you for 82 likes already too. Oh much love back to you. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna put my microphone on. Tell me if you can hear me, okay? Can you hear me? Do you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, or a yes, or okay. We can hear you. All right. Yes. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Cool. Cool. Awesome. Okay. I'm gonna lower the music just slightly so we don't get copyrighted. Yeah. All right. You can hear me. Yay. Let's go. Okay. Just be here with your body for a few minutes. Try to just bring your awareness into how you feel. Maybe you feel cranky today. Maybe you feel happy today. Maybe you slept so much. Maybe you didn't sleep enough. Try to just be here, acknowledge where you're at, acknowledge how you're feeling. I like to touch my fingers. I like to get my sense of awareness into the body. I love starting to touch my arms, let myself know I'm here, let myself know I'm present in this moment, and just breathe. The body is so beautiful. It's such a beautiful vehicle for the soul to express itself and to be here, to love, to live, to be happy, to be miserable sometimes too, to eat, to shit, to do yoga, to sleep, to wake up, to run around, to be a child, to be an adult. The body is a beautiful vehicle, and sometimes this vehicle needs a little oil or a little maintenance here and there. Not sometimes, like all the time. Okay, we're here with it. We're present with it. We're going to bring peace and love into it. We're going to try and not correct it too hard, not be harsh towards ourselves, but just be here. Okay. Now that we're here, I like to put my legs, my feet across each other. Can you see me like this? Okay, Kane, I'll see you. I see that you're saying bye. I'll talk to you later, my love. Have a good day. Okay, so bring your feet together, not in a very rigid way. Just keep them loose. Try to keep them loose as much as you can, and just sway them right and left. If it's too much, you can put your hands underneath your knees to just support them a little bit, right? If it's too tight on the inside or on the outside, or if it's hurting your knees, okay? So in every yoga practice, you don't want to be in too much pain. You don't want the discomfort to be overwhelming. You want a little bit of pain, just slightly a bit of discomfort. You know that you're pushing a little bit, but not too much. You don't want to push too much and tear your muscles and your nerves too hard, right? So you can just sway them in and out. Try to keep focus on your breath too. Try to constantly take a breath, because sometimes what happens is we tend to hold on to our breath, especially when we're in pain or when we're releasing something out. We tend to hold on to the breath. Try to just keep it flowing. Keep it flowing as much as you can. A few more minutes in here. Okay. Now we're going to do a seated forward fold where, no, this is not seated. Seated, I think you would have the full legs open. Anyways, so what we're going to do is we're going to keep our legs, keep our feet kind of closed, and move forward. Move forward as much as you can. Don't go too far. Don't go too deep. However way that it is, like whenever you start feeling a little bit of a stretch, just stop there, okay? Feel a little bit of a stretch and then sway right and left with it. Try to keep a straight back as much as you can. Try not to hunch very much. Try not to do this, okay? Try to keep a straight back and move forward. Like, do you see the difference between this and this? Try to do this. Stay that way. So we're going to do that. Stillness is good and movement is good. If you can stay in stillness, that's good. If it's too painful to stay in stillness, you can sway from the right to the left just gently as you can. I like closing my eyes when I'm stretching a certain part of the body because it helps me kind of be more present into the feeling. Keep your breath moving, keep your breath flowing. Okay, now I'm going to go to the right. See, my shoulders are starting to hunch. I want to try as much as I can to keep a straight chest. As you can see, I'm pretty tight in those spots. I can't really fold. I can only, and what helps sometimes, I forgot to say this to you, tucking the belly kind of under rather than like if you allow the guts to kind of sit on top of the thighs, that can be really helpful for you. Okay, now I'll do this part, my left side. Our hips are usually some of the tightest spots in our body. We hold a lot of tension, especially for men. Women are usually a little bit looser in their hips. Men hold a lot more tension in their hips than women do, generally speaking. Okay, and now we come back to just the seated one. You can sway the legs a little bit. Try to release the tension that might have accumulated from moving forward. You might have felt the tension in here in your inner thighs. If you do, just sway them gently, right and left, as gently as you can. If you want to hold them too, you can hold them and just support them while they come up and they come down. Okay. All right. So now we're going to do this and we're going to lean to the floor with this. Okay. So I'll show you. Probably better if you see me from this back. Okay. So like this, and we'll just hold this for a little bit. Sway to the right, sway to the left. Keep the legs like close, tucked in. And just sway here. Sway for a few minutes. Okay. Sway to the right, sway to the left. Keep a steady breath, keep a flowing breath, and just sit here a little. Try to press your shoulders back into the mat or the floor. Press the hips a little bit gently. You can press the knees towards your chest a little bit more. Maybe you open the legs if you want to, and you just sway those parts in there. Okay. I don't feel like I'm done. I want to be here for like another minute. Hi, cute face. Okay. Okay. Cool. Now I'm going to gently move my body to my side and move to a cobra pose. So in a cobra pose, you just lay your whole body down and you lift the chest. You want your arms to be in alignment with your chest. So your chest is not the one doing the lifting, it's your arms that are doing the lifting. And just do that for a few minutes or a few times. I like swaying my hips right and left. Okay, now I'm gonna take my leg and sway it to the other side. Lift it up and just move the knee across and try and touch the floor a little bit with it. Very gently. My left side is completely on the floor. And I'm gonna do the same with my left side. My right side is completely on the floor. The knee is bending and it's moving to the other side. Trying to open the hip a little bit. You can lie down completely if you want. Okay, cool. Hi, Kivesh. Okay, coming up into a child's pose where your legs are tucked underneath you. I should be sideways. It might be more helpful if I was sideways. You guys can see how the position works out. I'm gonna sway my mat at this point, okay? Just so I can show you how to do this one. So, okay. So, this is one of my favorite poses ever. It's called child's pose, where you just exist in here. Your legs are tucked underneath your chest. You can let go of the arms at this point and just let them sway beside your body. And you can sway a little right, a little to the left, as gently as you can. Let your forehead also take the weight off of your neck. Your neck is holding your head all the time, and your head is so heavy. We forget sometimes to release the tension in the neck. And what happens is that goes down to the shoulders, holds tension in the shoulders, and it also causes tension in our spine, in our whole posture, because the head is so heavy and we're trying to compensate for it. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure your breath is flowing, always flowing. Don't hold your breath. Notice when you are. Be nice to yourself if you are. It's okay to hold your breath. We all do it. Just notice it and try to gently bring awareness into that. Remind yourself to take a deep breath, to exhale it, and to keep on moving. Okay, this is super relaxing. Don't be surprised if I fall asleep here. Okay, now we're going to move into a little cat-cow. I like doing seated cat-cow instead of being on the knees all the time. Oh, my alarm is ringing. 15 minutes has already passed. How is that even possible? Okay, so I'm gonna put another timer for 5 minutes and then we'll move on from there, okay? Okay. Spread your knees. Go back to child's pose for a little bit. And then to do a cat-cow, we're going to lift our spine, curve the chest, let the head
just hang there. And then do the opposite, basically. Uncurve your hips, your chest, and then the head goes high. So that's how we'll start. We'll curve the spine. We'll curve the chest. Let the head just relax there with the neck, and that's the cow. And then you start by pushing the hips out, push the spine, curve it up with the chest, and the head goes up last. Now you want to try to have your shoulders on the same, like in a straight line. The head goes down, the chest gets tucked in, and so does the spine, so does the hip and your butt. You can sway a little right, a little left. I love swaying. Then pushing the ass out, pushing the spine and the chest and the head. Now you can rest back too if you want. And you can do it this way, seated, instead of on your knees. Tuck the spine in, and then push the spine out. Okay. Now we're gonna do a few hip rolls. Okay. You want to try to keep your shoulders, your arms straight. Then you're gonna lift your knee, one knee, okay, and then you can try to draw circles with your knee, okay. So try as much as you can to keep a straight back, not to curve too much, not to curve the other way either. Just try to keep a straight shoulder, straight chest as much as you can, right? And then so you lift the knee, and then you start drawing circles with it, right? And then you go the other way. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you're breathing. Okay, I like to push it out when I'm done. I like to kick with my leg like that. It feels like it releases some of the tension. Then we go back to child's pose, just so we can release a little bit. And then come up again and do the opposite with the other leg. So lift the knee and draw the circles. Okay, I can see that my arms are not 100% in alignment, because it starts to hurt at some point, right? If you're not doing it, if you're not in an alignment, you can hurt yourself sometimes. Okay, now the opposite. Push the knee out and draw a circle with her. Okay. 4 or 5 of those will be helpful. If you can do more, you can do more. If you don't want to do more, you don't have to. Okay, now we're gonna stand up, push the ass out, and let the whole body just, your whole upper body, let it just be here. If you can keep your feet on the floor, that's good. If you can't, you can bend the knees, but try as much as you can to keep a straight shoulders. Don't curve like this. You don't want to curve it too much. You want to try to keep it straight and steady, and push the ass out, basically. Push your butt, push that butt out. And then slowly, if you want, you can move your feet towards your arms. Trying to keep straight shoulders is the hardest thing for me. So I want to be here for a few seconds. Okay. Now I'm going to walk towards my arms. I can hear the alarm ringing again. Oh. The 5 minutes are done. Okay. Okay, now let me just stop the alarm. Oh, fuck. Okay, cool. Now you can come to the yogi squat. Yogi squat is really good for your hips. It allows you to open them up without actually like hurting them, because they are actually dependent on your shoulders. So you can push with your shoulders out and go back in. You can sway to the front a little bit, sway to the back. Try to keep a straight back, okay? Okay. A few more of those, and then that's it. Okay. I'm actually sweaty. I'm already sweaty. I don't know about you. If you did it right, you should be sweaty right now. I'm just kidding. There's no right or wrong. There's just alignment and out of alignment, okay? Let's be with our body for a few seconds, or maybe a minute or two. I didn't do exactly all that I wanted to do. I think maybe I was a little bit slower than what I had in mind. So maybe next time we'll do 20 minutes instead of 15 minutes, or maybe half an hour. We'll see. Okay. Put your hand on your heart. Feel the presence of your energy in here. Feel the heartbeat. Feel your breath coming in and out. Thank the body. Thank the body. Be grateful for the body, for its ability to be with you, for its ability to help you navigate through life and the tasks that you want. Fill yourself with love, with compassion and understanding. We are here. We are alive. We're blessed. We are happy. We are free. We're building ourselves brick by brick. And we are grateful for the ability to create ourselves back from scratch. Okay. All right. We did it. You guys. All right. Let me put my yoga mat away first, and I'll come back to you. Okay, check it out. We're strong. I'm just kidding. This didn't just happen. Okay. All right. How do you feel? Did you do the yoga with me? You better have done the yoga with me. You better have not left me alone in this. Time for protein shake. Yeah. Yes, time for protein shake. I'm gonna have some water for now. Oh, I'm so glad. She horse. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you so much for that lovely comment, my friend. Excuse me. Hopefully I didn't just burp in your eyes. Yeah. Okay, let me stop the music for now. Oh, actually, did you do your yoga with me? Hi, you guys. Welcome from London. Oh, river of positive energy. I love that. Oh, I'm an ocean. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not just positive, but I'm so glad I can be of positive influence into your life. Feels great. Yeah, I'm so glad. I hope you guys did it. Yeah, I hope you guys did some yoga with me. Oh, oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Okay. Uh, PNW. I've spoken with you before. I know that I've spoken with you. Hi, you're a star. Oh, you're a shining bright star thing. JD, thank you. How are you? I'm new here. Welcome, friend. I'm good. If you're new here, please read my bio, so you can get an idea on what we do on here. Thank you, Image, for the shining star, the star. You did, yay! Oh, yay! Oh, thank you. I don't feel too good today, to be honest. I feel a little sore. You just listened. How dare you, John? Suddenly coming to your stream. Welcome, welcome, friend. Read my bio if you're new here, you guys. Okay. You don't think you did it right, but you tried. That's okay. Good job. Good job. Well, that's what matters is that you tried. Honestly, in the first year, I don't think I was at all ever doing it right. So, and I don't wanna. I wanna emphasize that I don't believe that there's a right or wrong way of doing it. You figure out, you learn around your body because your body is going to change and evolve with you, and what may be right today may not be right tomorrow. Right? Right? um, Negative blood, though, right? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not single. You look scared. Am I scared? Thank you. This is my light offered as a sacrifice for your eyes. Oh, interesting. I'm not interested in reading verses of the Bible. Hi, you guys. Is yoga the secret behind my beauty? Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Such a wonderful. Oh, I appreciate you. I would say yoga definitely has been a major factor to who I am as a person in general. I don't know about the beauty part though. I don't know about the beauty. Oh, you reposted that comment? I thought I read it from She Hers. She Heroes. I thought I read that, but thank you for reposting it. I love that. I love that I can inspire you this way to take care of your body. Too much fur on the floor. Yeah, okay, no worries. Next time. You'll have to do it with us next time. Oh, I'm sorry for your friend who has an MS. I hope she feels better with time. Love heals all things. Soothing, that's good for easily. Oh, I'm so glad that my voice can give you a little. It can soothe you, soothe your mind, soothe your brain. The inflammations in the brain, pulses along with you. I feel a lot of strain, but it was sweet. The sweet pain kind of makes you feel refreshed and accomplished afterward. Yay! Look at you! Look at you! So I do feel the strain as I'm doing it, right? I also feel a little bit of tension. I feel a little bit of or maybe up here. Let's see. I do feel a little tension a lot of times when I'm doing that, but I don't push. I try not to push. You have to find that sweet spot, like you said, where it's refreshing, but it's not too hard. Why haven't you removed yourself out of my chat yet? If you've noticed I have a septum ring, why didn't you get out of my chat? I'm telling you, natural meds heals the temple. I think so too. I think natural meds that can definitely heal the body. Yeah. We united 3 weeks ago after 6 years. Oh, bless you. If you lead meditation, I'll be on it. Yay! Awesome. That would be lovely. Maybe we'll do a little meditation before we close off today. Usually when I notice that anxiety kicking, I try to take some deep breaths. Good job. Good job. Good job. Yes. Anxiety actually can be really caused or you know how you hyperventilate sometimes? Certain breaths can actually induces your anxiety. So it is important to be mindful of how much you're taking in. Deep breaths can help build CO2 in your body, especially if you hold your breath for a little while. And that CO2 helps actually calm you down because hyperventilating can induce the anxiety. But yeah, I'm so glad that you do that. Good job for you. It goes bad if one is not aware of it. With awareness, one can use it as a tool to serve their soul. Beautiful. I think you should do some long form yoga videos, like exactly what I did now, but with more details for beginners. Okay, cool. Yeah. Hi, peace and joy. I wish I could have someone in my life as positive as you. You're fucking awesome. Jeremy, thank you, friend. Thank you, thank you. I hope you find someone in your life who is as positive and more. Oh, that's not a good idea. I hope you do. I hope you do, Jeremy. Hi, peace and joy. I would love to try Soraya Namaskar. I don't know if I know what that is, exactly what that means. I'm sorry. I know that somebody mentioned it to me before, and it sounds familiar. I'm not going to read your Bible verse. Ego is bad if you're aware. Ego is bad if you're aware of it too. No, I disagree with you. I definitely disagree with you. It can be the only time it can be bad is if you say, "Well, that's my ego." Well, that's my ego, and you just keep on identifying with it. But I don't think it's possible to identify with it as much when you are fully aware of it. But yeah, stick around. Let's talk it out. You got the one chance dumpling? I don't know what that means. I love dumplings, so dumplings are awesome. Okay, so let's talk about the ego. So far, 400 people have wow, that's a lot of people who voted in the poll. And 50% said bad, so 50% said good. So this is beautiful. This is a really great place to start from. So what is the ego? What is the ego? This is the first question that we should be asking ourselves. What is the ego? So is the ego human bad? It's just, yeah. Right. Okay. So let's talk about it. Okay. I'm gonna stop reading your comments for a little while. Okay, and I'm gonna read you my thoughts. Then we'll discuss it. Then I'll read you a little more of the thoughts. Then we'll discuss it. Okay. Sun salutation. Okay. Bon yoga siva, honoring the sun. Okay. Okay. I got you. So they represent humility, surrendering the ego, finding balance. I love sun salutation, especially when you go all the way to the ground. Oh, so beautiful. It does. It does. I feel humble that way. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to read you my thoughts. What is the ego? What is, if I asked you who you were, if I asked you right now who you were, tell me who you are, what would your answer be? Take a moment to think that. When someone says to you, who are you? What is the first thing that jumps in your head? Do you think of your name? Do you think of your age? Do you think of your hobbies? Do you think of your occupation? Do you think where you're from? Your nationality or origin? Do you think of your race? What is it that you think of when someone asks you, who are you? Okay, you with the Bible verses, you're out of my channel completely. I'm done with you. You don't even know how to listen. Well, it's exactly 50-50. I know, isn't that crazy? Never seen the old school documentary. No, I have not. Peace and joy. I don't think I know what that is. But yeah. What do you think? What do you think of who you are? I am the awareness. Cool, cool, cool. Beautiful, beautiful. I love that. So most of us usually will think of our job, our occupation, the things that we do in our life, our hobbies. Like when you ask me who are you, I'll say, okay, my name is Solene. You know, I'm an artist. I do this. I do that. I think many things. I'm a human being. Let's get a name that I used to, leading away that was taught to me for my existence. Okay. I can be kind. I can be mean. That was my job. Okay, cool. Also, my identity when I grew up, my jobs or hobbies. Yes, cool, 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 cool. Beautiful. So, what if all those things are changing? So, for example, if I say, "Oh, my name is Solene. I'm from Syria, and I'm an artist," right? Two of these things can be changeable, right? My name is changeable. My hobbies are changeable. My occupation is changeable. Thank you. You're beautiful too. Bless you. So if we considered all of these things that are changeable, will you still be you? If Atman, pure awareness, timeless and limitless, beautiful, one with Brahman, the ultimate reality. Yeah, I love that. Atman is Brahman. Atman is Brahman. I love that. Okay, so if those things have changed for you or are changeable, who would you be? Who would the person, who is the self that we are talking about here? When I say myself, when I say self-development, when I say self-awareness, who is the self that we're referencing to here? It has changed, what I have, my job has changed, how has it changed? The years, I'm still me, but I'm not me. I'm just me in a different existence, living different things, I guess. Okay, cool. Ego does keep us alive. The I within. Cool, cool, cool. I see me as a soul, as a human body, and many things when I'm born until I pass away. Cool. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful understanding of it. Okay, so what is the ego? According to different, according to the observer, yeah, beautiful. You are the observer, not the ego. The according to different psychologists or like uh, philosophers, let's say, or like spirituality, or even modern psychology, a lot of these things differ. They kind of have different understanding from one place to another, right? So Sigmund Freud broke it down into three aspects. Okay, the first aspect that he expressed is the ID or id. You can pronounce it whatever you want. Your ID is basically represents the everything that is instinctual in you, your desires, your dream. Oh, thank you. You're beautiful inside and out. Oh, oh, that's so sweet. Oh my gosh. Oh, damn. Sorry, my bad. Oh, that's so sweet. Inside and out. Your voice is soothing. The way you speak is so captivating. Amazing vibes. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I'm trying to. Okay, the poll at this point because it's in my way, and I keep trying to. Okay, there we go. Yeah, thank you so much. That's so sweet. Amazing vibes. Yay. Thank you, Dan Roderick. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that a lot. Yes, false identification of self, the body, mind. Oh. Okay, cool. Okay, so let me. Hi, Hamid. Let me keep reading you a little bit about what Freud thinks of the ego. Okay. So, the ego is three parts according to Freud. The first one is the ID, or the id. It you can say it's the identification, but it's I think it just says like ID, right? I should look that up and just make sure what he actually meant. He might have meant it in like a longer form. Okay, so this one represents your instincts, your desires, your animalistic instincts, right? It's the part of you that acts immediately based on a desire or a thought or uh, a feeling. Okay, so this part of you wants immediate gratification. It says, I want this and I want it now. The second part is the superego. The superego is the rules that you make inside of you about how to exist in society. No, sorry. No, I jumped over a point. The superego. The superego represents internalized rules, morality, social expressions, and ideals. So, for example, okay, no, I have the example here. The example is like when you say, I want to eat a cake, and the cake is it. You're late in the night, and you know you shouldn't. That voice inside of you that said, I shouldn't, is the superego. So the first one says, I want to have the cake. The second one says, you shouldn't. Okay? The ego now, the third part of the psyche, according to Freud, is the part of you that operates according to principle. So it's the combination of your instincts, desires, and who you are as a being, your instinctual being versus, or not versus, plus your morality rules and intellectualized rules that you've made up in life, right? So the actual ego in his understanding. So the first one is the ID or id, the second one is the superego, the third one is the ego. The ego is the intermediate between your impulses, which are your id, and your moral standards, which is your superego. Okay, so he's the rational one. The ego is the rational one that's trying to balance both of those things out. So one of them says, I want to eat the cake, and the second one says, I shouldn't. The third one basically says, I know I want to eat the cake, but I know I shouldn't because it's probably not good for me, and da 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 da. Right? It acknowledges both, basically. So I'll give you another example. Your ID or your ID says, I want to scream at someone. Someone hurt me and I want to scream at them. The second one, the superego, says, I shouldn't scream at this one. The third one, the ego, says, I'm angry. Hi, thank you. That ego says, it rationalizes both. It says, I know I want to scream. I'm angry at them. I know I want to scream at them, but I'm going to make the situation a lot worse. So let me try to deal with it a better way. Okay? So, from Freud's point of view, the ego is not bad. There are aspects to it that can be unconscious, but the ego in itself is a functioning system that isn't necessarily bad. Okay? It has a practical function. It helps you navigate reality. It helps you make a decision. It helps you control your impulses. Thank you for the gold coin. Bless you. So the ego, it helps you function in society. Okay. So, according to him, the ego is not something that we need to destroy. It's something that helps us to function as human beings. Okay. Okay. So, from that point, Freud talks about defense mechanisms, right? Since the ego has a moral system or a moral compass, it starts to kind of rationalize things and create a defense mechanism towards some of these things, right? So, for example, if I believe that, oh, I didn't scream at this person, I am a good person, it builds a whole system around that thought or idea that the ego made up there. Okay, defense mechanism are unconscious psychological process that helps protect you from anxiety, conflict, or the discomfort of dealing with certain emotions. Okay, that's what a defense mechanism is. Boo, 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 boo. Get. um, so, so let me show you what a representation of a self defense mechanism looks like. Someone comes to you and says, "You hurt my feelings." The immediate response is, no, sorry, you could respond, okay, yeah, maybe I did. Let's talk about it. But your immediate response usually is, no, I didn't. You're too sensitive. No, I didn't. I didn't hurt you. How did I hurt you? The fuck? You're too sensitive. Don't be so sensitive. You're the one with the problem. That's what a defense mechanism looks like, right? It wants to avoid the fact that it makes you uncomfortable to think that you have hurt someone else, right? Sunshine, you're the sunshine. Yeah, I won't be reading the comments for now, but I'll no, you're the problem. No, you're the problem. I'm just gonna read you Freud, then we'll discuss Freud, then we'll move to Carl Jung, then we'll discuss Carl Jung, then we'll move to Hinduism, Buddhism, then we'll discuss those, and then we'll move on from that, okay? Okay, so from this perspective, defense mechanism that is built by the ego is trying to protect your self-image, basically. You think of yourself as a good person, so the idea that you can hurt someone makes you psychologically in discomfort. It makes you uncomfortable, so you build a defense mechanism around it. Instead of questioning yourself, you unconsciously defend yourself. So, the ego is not always interested in the truth. It's interested more in keeping you in a good comfortable place, right? While protecting the identity that you created for yourself. That's what makes you comfortable with yourself. So Right. So at that point, it's very important to question your okay, when you notice these self-defense mechanisms, it's very important to notice that or question, is this a truth or am I trying to defend myself and protect myself from a discomfort kind of feeling? Okay, so far, according to Freud, the ego is not necessarily a bad thing. It's not necessarily something that we need to destroy or kill or, judge even. It's something that helps us navigate through society, but it can also create defense mechanisms to try and protect its self image, right? Okay, and this is usually what the part of the ego that a lot of people judge and look down on is the part that it tries to protect itself, right? Okay. What do you guys think of this so far? Do you think this is a valid point of view? Do you think it's not true? Are you picking me up at 9 o'clock for that date? No, you're not. I don't go on dates that late in the night. What makes you comfortable with yourself is being able to regulate yourself and take accountability. Cool. And not avoiding discomfort. That's the thing here, is that a lot of us avoid discomfort. That's why we create a defense mechanism, right? Psychology has no answer. Never heals anyone. Well, maybe it hasn't healed you, but it hasn't healed me, so you can't generalize that way. Complex automated self that is active when you're not present. Okay. More human species are asleep. Yes, unfortunately. So the ego is there to take your place while you're asleep. Okay, cool. I'm with you on that a little bit. Not it's not 100% wrong. Okay. Well, your ignorance is better to understand what is being discussed here. Yeah, it's okay. Not everybody has the patience to actually sit and listen, right? I search to keep it more simple. Omega. I find it lovely. Search to keep it more simple. Alpha Omega. Okay. Okay. Cool. Very valid. Yeah. Cool. Being able to regulate yourself and take accountability for your choices is what makes you comfortable. Otherwise, you're just living in a state of delusion. Right. Right. Now, here's the thing. That doesn't make you comfortable. It's not meant to make you comfortable. Taking accountability is uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to acknowledge that, oh, fuck, I fucked up, you know? That is uncomfortable usually. But what you do with that after that is what creates comfortability within yourself. It expands the way that we look. This expands the way that we look at ego. Thanks for the explanation. Of course, my pleasure. I do not avoid your discomfort. So I don't avoid your discomfort. Oh, pass. Oh, so you want me to avoid my discomfort? You ain't picking me up. I live very far away from humans. You're beautiful, thank you. I'm from Syria. 90% worries never come to fruition. They were just false. Okay, we're not talking about worry right now. It's protection mechanism to avoid experience. It won't allow you to escape your box. Sorry, but I disagree with you. Ego is the enemy. Freud was a fraud. Okay, cool. I see what you're saying. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for reposting that. It's not all a protection mechanism, right? Also protecting yourself is not 100% wrong. Protecting yourself is not it's not 100% wrong. It's wrong when you've done harm to someone else, but it's not wrong when you're trying to protect yourself from someone who's harming you or from harming another person, right? You acknowledging that you have an ego can actually help you act less upon it. And I'm not here to defend Freud. You don't have to. You don't have to believe in him. You know, and I don't believe in one person over the other. You know, there's a lot of psychology is a huge, huge world. Whatever doesn't fit you, it doesn't fit you. You know, it doesn't have to fit you. Oh, says I'm awareness, maybe coming from ego. The one who says I'm awareness may also be coming from ego. It can be. It can be. Yes, specifically if the full on action does not actually show that, right? If your full life does not show that you're actually aware, then you're just using that umbrella to kind of just hide under and be like, I'm aware, I'm self-aware, I'm self-aware, right? I'm self-aware, I'm an angry person. That's like just another defense mechanism, right? Lebanese male, dude. You'll need to learn about cultural and societal trauma, sounding more effective psychological theories. Cool. This is what we're discussing on here. If you want to start your own channel and tell people what you what you want. This is fake? Yeah, oh yeah, it is fake. I haven't actually clipped it yet. Hi you guys. Yeah, but you rip the band-aid off the wound and you don't live with that band-aid on the wound? Yeah. But I mean some wounds need a band-aid, right? Some wounds you have to let the wound heal, but also you have to take accountability meanwhile. Like I can say, like for example, imagine I hurt someone and I hurt someone that I really love. If I keep digging in that wound and be like, "Oh, I hurt someone I love. I'm a terrible person. I'm fucked up." That's not taking accountability at that point, right? That's just tearing the wound up. It is important to be like, "Oh, okay, I see. I see what I caused myself here. Okay, I see what I've done here, but I'm gonna let it heal for now." I love psychology. Okay, Einstein. I kind of explain things more according to the biology. Okay, cool. Yeah. I mean, look, psychology is also it is based on biology. It's based on everything that you go through in your life, where you come from, your societal conditioning, how you grow up, your family. This guy, the reason I like this guy is because, like, wait, him and Carl Jung, I think both. They really observe what early childhood looks like for humans and how they develop along that side and what causes them to be the way that they are. The foundation of the body and the mind, creating a sense of I and mine, and a closest to the superego is the higher intellect, guiding us towards ethic and value. Okay, ego is a false identification with the body and the mind. The false identification, yes, creating a sense of I and mine, and the closest to the superego is the higher intellect, guiding us towards ethics and values. Okay, okay, I got what you're saying. Yes, thank you for subscribing. You as a mask you wear in this matrix, it guards you from the unknown, dismissing experience. We need experiences in order to change. Cool. Yeah. One aspect of the ego does that. Yes. How are you, you guys? Bless you. It traps you in a box. Ego traps you in a box. It can for sure. I was a fan of Freud. Over to the kid, and I just am very sure it is sucker. Okay, cool. That's fine too. Uh, Again, this we're not idolizing one person here. We're discussing their studies, right? Just because you don't like who he was or certain things about him, it doesn't make his studies invalid, and that's okay. If you don't want to, you don't have to be on. You don't have to listen. You don't have to be on here, right? You are allowed to have to make your own opinion about things. Let me see. Am I missing? Okay, I'm not missing too much. Um, and she says she doesn't have an ego. Yes, you can use that energy to harm other people, and that's a problem. But yeah, you're an ego creator from others, factors outside of you. Do you have control? Do you have control of your ego? Is that what your question? You do have control over your ego now, to a certain extent, right? The more awareness you have, the more control you have over it. You're beautiful too, Mystery of Self, Mystery of Self, Mystery Temple. Okay, Mystery of Self, Mystery of Temple. I don't. Yeah, I don't understand the comic book. I didn't like Terrace as a heaven. God, inner child ignorance doesn't till we doesn't push out. Clear rocket. Human ego is not destructive. Human ego can be destructive, but yeah, then you take off won't heal you. Addressing what's wrong with your will, deep down inside. I feel ego find this way to justify its non-existent. Existent? Yeah, why? Extensive for us to be aware of that. Okay, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it hides away. It hides behind a different thing, right? Fake self. It's part. No, so there's different parts of the self, right? Every part of yourself is fake, technically, if you look at it, because none of these things actually represents who you are. They represent your standards, your understanding of things, the way you were taught, the way you were brought up. Was brilliant. Shadow work. Shadow work is necessary for all of us. I love Carl Jung. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna in a few minutes. I'm just gonna stop responding to comments, and I'm gonna talk to you about Carl Jung. Okay. I'm not over through. I get. I'm gonna let you the comments that you're responding to each other, guys. I'm not gonna read. Okay. Uh, Looking after your true self is hard to do if you have mistaken the ego for the self. If you believe that the ego is you, the ego will fight to stay in the driver's seat out of instinct for self-preservation. Beautiful. Hola! Substance theory confirmed. Small brain confirmed. So electron, you mean? Electron and proton? Okay, I see. Okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. The problem is when we abuse mass to produce energy to wipe it out. Okay. I'm not 100%, I'm not 100% connecting the dots with that, but yeah. So gratitude is a fried, leading to excess, creating a sin. Yeah, the whole sin concept is not registering in mind, but yeah. You would call it. Hi, GN. Sorry, I'm not 100% sure. Me and my partner. What about me and my partner? We're good. You like us? The nose ring hurt. This one didn't hurt as much. This one I assume it's going to, but this one is fake. So let me show you. I pull it out. It doesn't actually go in. It kind of just like stays like that, and you can clip it on. But I'm planning on piercing it. So I'll make a video about it and I'll let you know. Okay. Have I seen No, I've never watched Harry Potter. Hi Sayed. It's been a long time. Thank you for being on here. Please don't spam. Choose them wisely. Live life. Okay, cool. Okay. Good luck with Anderson, praising Freud. Goodbye, buddy. Goodbye. Good luck to you. Did I study? No, I did not study psychology, but I do read a lot of with topics about psychology. Psychology. No, I did not study Carl Jung. No, I just like I said, I'm familiar with some of his work. How are you? How are you guys? Okay. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you talk for now, and yeah, exactly. I'm gonna move to you about Carl Jung. Okay, so according to Carl Jung, there's two aspects to the ego. He had a different. Oh, sorry, no, I was wrong. He believes that the ego is the center of your being, and then the ego has a shadow behind it, right? Or so one more time. let me correct myself. He believes that the ego is the center of your conscious being, the conscious part of yourself. In the center of the conscious part of yourself sits the ego, and then behind the ego sits your unconscious self, which Carl Jung calls the shadow. Okay, so the ego experiences life as me. I am this way. I am this person. I feel this way. I think this way. I remember when this happened. I want something in the future. This is basically the conscious part of your being. But according to him, this is not the only part. The other part is the unconscious, the part that exists outside of your conscious awareness, which is called the shadow. The shadow represents aspects of ourselves that we do not fully accept or recognize. For example, you might think, I'm not an angry person, but what you might be in reality is someone who criticizes others all the time. You might think, I'm not a jealous person, but in a situation when someone else, when someone you love praises someone else outside of you, you feel discomfort, you feel irritated, right? This is the part of yourself that you refuse to acknowledge, you refuse to identify with. You identify only with the part of you that thinks you're good. Interesting. Where the burps are coming from. Hi, Aliasto. Hi, friend. You guys are wears off. You have to learn from it. Yes, you have to integrate the informations that you get. When you're on psychedelics, you have to learn to integrate the knowledge that you bring from here from your third eye and your crown chakra into the body. You're beautiful too. Thank you, friend. Okay, so because you're terrified of acknowledging some of these things about yourself, you hide behind the shadow. You leave the shadow in the background and you let the shadow believe whatever it wants or know whatever it wants. No, sorry. You let the shadow be what it is and you allow the ego to think whatever it wants. So you might think this is something I really relate to. You might think of yourself that, oh, I'm very independent. I'm a strong, independent person. But in reality, you might actually be afraid of people getting close to you. That is why you remain independent from them, right? Your fear of that intimacy or love or emotions is your shadow part. So the parts of ourselves that we reject do not disappear. If I think I'm a good person, the part of me who isn't a good person is not going to disappear, right? It's just going to be suppressed behind in the subconscious, in the unconscious. What happened? I'm curious. I'm curious about the comment. What did that person say? Oh, I can't find the comment. I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. So, okay. So they remain unconscious. Sometimes they appear through our behavior, those patterns of being, they appear through our behavior in different ways. They leak out of us. Your shadow will leak out of you without you even noticing. They show up through your reactions. They show up through certain behaviors, through certain defense mechanisms that you might have created. And also, they appear in people you don't like. So let's say I see someone who's angry, and subconsciously I'm an angry person. I will dislike that person for being angry because it reminds me of a part of myself that I have not accepted, that I've neglected and suppressed in my subconscious. This leads us to a point. What are the parts of ourselves that we refuse to see? What are the things about you that you refuse to acknowledge? Are they positive or are they negative? Because they can be both, right? They can be both. They can be, you can maybe not acknowledge something that is good about yourself and just keep neglecting it, you know? You being naive or silly or, kind-hearted. It can be something that you suppress in your subconscious too, and you act differently. You say, no, I'm a tough guy, I'm strong, I do not have emotions, blah, blah, blah. But on the inside, you're soft as a mushy cake. More likely to lash out, be critical, things that relate to you. Yes, so much. And you see this on the internet too. You see this on the internet a lot, where when you act cringy, people will immediately judge you for it because they won't let themselves be cringy. And I'm that person too. When I see something cringe on the internet, when I see someone being silly and goose, I'm like, cringe. But in reality, I'm cringing because I did not accept that I can be that way too, right? Okay, so what are the things that irritates you the most about people around you? And can you see those behaviors in yourself? Can you accept those behaviors in yourself too? That you could possibly have those traits, a personality. Called projections? Yeah. Cool. Okay, so this is basically Carl Jung's concept and understanding of what the ego is. So the ego is the center of the self, everything that you identify with, basically. And then the shadow is everything you refuse to acknowledge, but is actually part of your psyche. So very important question is to recognize what are the most things about other people that irritates me, and how do I connect that to parts of myself that I have not accepted. Okay, there we go. You're out of my channel. Burst somewhere else. Okay, so what do you guys think about that? This is Carl Jung's point of view on this. Thank you, friend. Bless you. Okay, cool. So I want to create. I'm gonna create another poll and ask you some questions on it and see what do you guys understand at this point. What do you guys? Let me just mute myself. Make sure I muted myself. No, love you back. Bless you, friend. Lack of action. Okay, hesitation. Beautiful. These are the things that you see in other people that irritates you, and you see them in yourself. Beautiful. I love that. You study in college? Oh, thank you. No, I did not. I did not study this in college. I was just this is a personal effort. Or looking things up and stuff. No, you don't. This is not what it is. Okay, did I misunderstand you, Andy? Do you express? Do I experience synchronicities? Yes. She's a problem. I'm you're a good listener. Okay, cool. I dislike to act like this. Okay. I see what you're saying. You dislike to act that way. Okay, cool. Thank you for the floating heart, Alex. Okay, cool. So I'll tell you what I dislike in other people that I refuse to acknowledge about myself. I'm clearly acknowledging it. But I really, really dislike it when people are indecisive. I really dislike it when people are indecisive because I really don't like it when I'm indecisive. I really dislike it when people procrastinate because I procrastinate often. I really dislike it when people act on an emotion without awareness, right? And I can be that way. Jung viewed the ego as the center of consciousness identity, but the question remains, can the ego fully understand itself, or it is limited by unconscious influence it cannot access? Cool, that's a very good question. That's a very, very good question. So I think it can understand itself if it knows that these things are in the conscious, in the subconscious. If you don't know that these things, if you haven't brought them into the consciousness, and this is like something that you constantly do, right? You constantly bring the unconscious into the conscious over and over again. If you have brought them, then you can understand it and you can actually work with it. But if you have not, and if it's completely in a dark space of your mind, I don't think it's possible for the ego to understand it or evolve from it. Doesn't really matter. Really? Why? No, I think it does, but yeah. I'm so indecisive. Oh, I can be so indecisive too. I really don't like that. I really don't like that. Get rid of your opinions. Maybe that will help you think better because you clearly have a very small mind. So, Papa Don. And whatever your name is, also whatever you say. How do you decide what it does to your chakras, dude? Shout out from Florida. Cool, you guys. Drama without solution. Yeah, I hate that too. Shout out. Welcome from Mississippi. Rob, you're so beautiful. Thank you, Rob. My birth month is June. I'm a June baby. Love you guys. Welcome. I will not be getting my teeth any more white. Teeth are not supposed to be white, okay? Educate yourself before you show your ignorance on the internet. Beautiful eyes, thank you. Beautiful mouth, okay. It's okay if you don't like the nose ring. You're not supposed to like everything about someone, okay? But you cannot judge them based on that. You can't say, oh, I don't like this about you and I like this about you. It's not up to you. It's not your decision to make. I never pressed a black out about energy. No, I don't think so. Gemini, yes, I'm a Gemini, John. You're beautiful too, bless you. Have I tried hair removal under the pits? No, I did not. I did not. I don't remove my hair. Hair exists in the body for a reason, and I don't do that shit, okay? Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna start a poll for you guys, and you can tell me what you think, okay? You're reflecting your own insecurities, you dummy. You're reflecting your own fucking insecurities. Why are you hating on someone on the internet? They did nothing to you. Why are you hating on them? Gemini gang! Yay! Yay! Who's a Gemini here? Who's a Gemini here? Are you guys a Gemini? Yes, I don't want to consider. I don't consider dangerous sometimes try the inner child.
To fight the shadow? Okay. We do not want to fight the shadow. Right? It goes consuming itself instead of searching for outside. Okay. You can definitely judge others. Up to you how you react. No, you can judge others, but this is the point. You can judge others, but that says more about you than it does about them. What they do with their life is up to them. But you being a judgmental person does not does not mean that you are oh, I'm free to think whatever I want. That's not very smart. It's not. Judging others based on your preferences is a limited way of thinking. It's a limited mindset. You can judge whatever you want, but specifically when you project that judgment onto another person, that's when you're lost. Mm. If you don't like armpit hair, then you have the mind of a child. You have not grown. You've never seen a grown woman before in your life. Maybe that child's holding us. I recognize that my superego can become rigid, and I may judge those whose values different from mine, but I'm learning to balance my principle with empathy, humility, and acceptance. That's beautiful, friend. I love that. That's awesome. I notice that my superego can become rigid. I may judge those with whose values differ from mine. I'm learning to balance my principle with empathy, humility, and acceptance. I love that. Beautiful. Geminis, yay! Mm. There, take a look. Take a better look at my teeth. Enjoy them. Enjoy them, bro. Um, Om Namah Shivaya. What's the consequence of that judgment? If there is no consequence, it is really bad. Is it really bad? Or how you feel about it? If you can influence someone in a negative way and a positive way, what would you choose? That's the question. There is no consequence to words unless they become an action, right? If you hate on someone just between the two of you, the only person who's actually dealing with the consequence is that other person. They can take away the judgment, they can take away the power of your words, they can. But if your words are hateful and there's multiple people around, you can literally you can what do you call it? I don't want to call it hate speech, but like you know how you can influence other people by the way you think. If there's you and then there's me, and I influence everybody around you and me to think of you in a negative way, that can harm you. There can be a consequence to that, right? We can't just put that in a game of like, oh no, it's on you to react or not, because that can harm you. It depends also on the societies that you live in, but in certain societies you are completely dependent on other people around you, and your reputation can completely affect who you are and how people treat you, but in general, right? Anyways, okay, you know what, let's stay on the topic, okay? What if there is some good in ego? Yes, definitely. There's some good. We're so it's not about the capitalism or not. Um, the ego basically, the ego can help you navigate through society, right? So there is a good aspect to it. It can help you navigate through society by directing your instincts in a certain way. So, for example, if you have a desire and your desire is to harm another person, your ego is the thing that actually knows the consequence of hurting another person. Your ego can either stop you or move you forward, right? You might not care about the consequences, and at that point, you act on those instinctual feelings, right? But the ego is the one that actually has the awareness around um, certain moral values that society have accepted or have not, right? Um, you have no we all have power over each other. We all have the power. Words have a power, okay? Oh, it's okay. I don't negative comments don't I don't they don't bother me. I just and some days I'm more spicy than other days, but in reality they really don't bother me. I don't consider someone else's opinion over me or over my life or my choices to hold any power over me, because I don't live in society the same way that other people live. If I was in a job and someone hated on me and treated me a certain way, and that caused
other people to discriminate against me, then that would be a problem, right? But I'm on the internet. Those people don't affect me. They don't touch me, right? So it doesn't bother me. I hope that you um I hope that you can recognize that. You're not actually hurting me. You're hurting yourself with your thoughts. When you're negative and hateful to other people, you're hurting yourself and hurting society around you in general, but you're not hurting me as an individual. Not on the internet. Yeah. Oh, thank you, friend. The inner beauty shines brightly. Oh, it's a reflection of our own ego and insecurities, proving exactly what we just explained. Yeah, yeah, that's what they're doing. Basically, they're reacting a certain way, but that can be problematic, right? Those people need to be guided in towards changing that behavior. Those people need to learn that the power that they hold over not over it's not over someone else. It's over themselves most more than anything because they're judging themselves based on the scale that they're judging others, and they're judging others based on the scale that they're judging themselves. And sometimes that's really harmful. Hi, baby. Okay, okay, okay. I'm starting to kind of get delayed to this, so yeah. Thank you. Uh, all right, all right. Eureka is basically your mind's way of making up who you are. That I or me is built all from your thoughts, memories, rules, and labels. Cool. That is one way of looking at it for sure. Yeah, yeah. The ego is so afraid of being seen. It invented the devil. Yes, the ego is so afraid of being seen. It invented the devil. I like that a lot. Uh, love back to you. The ego will always look to blame the external things. Yes. Uh, sending love your way, friend. Don't have contact with myself. Okay. Get to know yourself. Maybe get to know yourself. Usually, the outside shadow is a projection of an inside problem from the inner child. Its tendency is to search, to provide, heal outside when the real need is inside for the inner child. Yes. Yes. When you project those kind of things, the insecurities or your hate or your problems, your shadow onto the world, you're neglecting the child that actually needs the work on the inside. Hi. What's up? Hi, decent. Yeah. Change your clothes. You gotta change your clothes. Change it all. It looks wet. You look wet. Yeah. No? Didn't you work though? You might have gotten sweaty. I was gonna do laundry later. You can drop those if you want. But yeah. Okay. Okay, baby. I think I'm gonna have like a one more hour and then we'll make something to eat. I don't need to have to know myself. then stay lost in life. I don't know what to tell you. Great lives you put on. Oh, thank you. Awesome topic. Quite genuine. Oh, thank you. Simple fact. Thank you. That's a very lovely comment. I appreciate you a lot. My husband? No, he's not. He's my partner. He's my lovely partner and boyfriend. Usually in life, I've done this. Money and women. Good job. That's what life is all about. Uh, okay, no worries, love. I don't even know who the person that you. I don't know what. Yeah, yeah. Please be polite and civil if you can. If it's not possible for you, if it's not possible for you to be civil and a normal human being, then we're just gonna kick you out of here. Okay? You will be blocked for ignoring my comments. Knowing yourself is an endless journey of nothingness. If yourself is a journey of nothingness, it's up to you if you don't want to get to know it. Myself is a journey of like heaven, walking the path towards heaven. So I want to get to know myself. I love getting to know myself because every tiny little aspect to myself is a beautiful experience in itself, is a whole fucking plate of dessert. Uh, ignorance is maybe ignorance is a bliss in some ways. Mm. Who cares more about you than you? Well, if you get to know yourself, maybe other people will care about you at that point too. Maybe if you're not projecting parts of yourself, but yeah. Is shadow work is recognizing the negative traits in yourself because they have been suppressed? Yes. Shadow work is recognizing recognizing the subconscious or the unconscious traits of yourself that you refuse to acknowledge, right? And integrating them would be the way. Thank you, JD. Thank you. You're a star, my friend. Thank you. Bless you. Okay. So on the path of self-discovery, yeah, beautiful. You have to start things that reinforces the ego. Beautiful. And you hate yourself more than anything. That says a lot about you. The fact that you dislike yourself that much says more about you. I would rather be known as someone who loves themselves than someone who hates themselves. Okay? I want that to say something about me. I'm lovable. Why wouldn't I love myself? I want that to say that about me. Exactly. Like you're proving my point there. Mm. It's not a disapproval. I'm just thinking sometimes. I'm an artist. Yeah, this is my work behind me. I'll show you guys at some point. But yeah, leave your boyfriend. What are you perfect for me? Fuck off. You think I'm gonna leave my partner for you? Um. Okay. Cool. Cool, you guys. Okay. So I was gonna start a poll. So let me think. I had a thought in my mind and it's gone now. Okay. Okay. Cool. Uh. Okay. Are you willing to face what you hate about yourself? Um, yes. Not yet. Never. Okay, go ahead. Answer my question. Answer my poll. Okay, cool. And now what I'm gonna talk to you is I'm gonna talk to you about Eckhart Tolle, okay? I think, do you pronounce it Tolle or do you pronounce it Toll? Am I pronouncing it wrong? Someone correct me if you know. Okay, cool. You gotta love yourself, even if there's parts of yourself you want to change. I think part of loving yourself is improving yourself. Yeah. Thank you for the star, my friend. Beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, so a lot of you are willing to face the parts of yourself that you hate. Beautiful. I love that. And that's okay if you're not ready yet. It's okay if you're not ready, okay? But if you say never, that's a fucking problem. It's a little bit of a problem. You're gonna be a problem in the world. No, I'm just kidding. Hi. Hi, friends. Good night. Have a good night. Thank you, Decent, for the floating heart. Bless you. I float my heart back to you. Did I support circumcision? Fuck no. Who wants to cut off a baby little fucking little penis thing? I mean, if they do it to you, they do it. But if I had a child, I probably wouldn't do it. So, and a millionaire like your girlfriend? No, fuck no, absolutely fucking not. Okay, specifically because you said that comment about my partner, like you have no chance with me. So, no spamming, please. Thank you, Aztec. Thank you, love. The people who say no aren't ready for a serious relationship. They're not. They're not. They're not ready to be even in society, if you ask me. But if you're open to it, then maybe there's a possibility that you can help yourself that way, right? Let me move you this way. Okay. Knowing yourself, open up many doors to growth. Up here. No. Face card. You look like a model. Oh, thank you. What's a face card is? I don't understand that, but yeah. All right, you guys. All right. Okay, so let me I'm gonna start reading you about Eckhart Tolle. Can you hear me well? You're beautiful. Bless you, friend. Where is it? Okay, there we go. So Eckhart Tolle, the way that he views the ego is this way, okay? Sorry, I'm not gonna read your comments right now, okay? Just if you want to say something, just wait. Doing good, thank you. The audio's good, thank you. Awesome, awesome, thank you, you guys. Okay, cool. Okay, so Eckhart Tolle looked at the ego from this point of view, okay? He said the ego is connected with your identifications, whether that is with your thoughts, your stories, your memories, your feelings, the psychological narratives that you have about yourself, right? Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Awesome. Okay, cool. So that was his point of view. The ego is basically anything that you identify with, okay? Whether that is the body, the mind, the psyche, your memories, your ideas, your ideologies, your preferences, your feelings in the moment. So, um, an example on this is when you think, I'm a failure. When you think, I'm a failure, if you identify with that immediately, that is the ego. Your identification with the I'm a failure is the ego. What does it look like when you're not identifying with it? You say, I'm having a thought that I'm a failure. There's a thought inside of my head that says that I'm a failure. With that, with when you do that, you've created a separate sense of self when you compare it to the thoughts, right? Instead of being completely immersed in the thought and identifying completely with it, you create a sense of self that is separate from that thought and can experience the thought rather than be the thought. Okay? So, the first statement identified you as the failure in a situation. The second statement identified you as the person who is experiencing the thought saying, I'm a failure. Okay, so this leads you to a very important thought or question. If there's a separate sense of the person who's experiencing the thought versus the thought, does that mean that you are the thoughts? Or if you're not the thoughts in that aspect, then who are you? Are you the thought or are you the observer of the thought, the one who gets to experience the thought? This idea is common in mindfulness-based approaches. Um, when people are like, don't identify with yourself. Now, this can be a little dangerous. Well, we'll come down to it at this point, okay? You are the observer, the projection of an outside judgment. Okay. Okay, hi you guys, welcome. Okay. So, okay, so in self-development, or a lot of self-development improvement bases this kind of knowledge, this idea onto, oh sorry, they base their self-development and improvement, in general, upon this idea, upon you and your identification and what you can identify with, rather than like how you can create a separate sense of identification between the observer and the thoughts that are being observed about yourself, about your surroundings, about life, about other people, right? um uh, okay, okay, cool. So modern self-improvement modern self-improvement views the ego as all the collection of thoughts, identities, beliefs, stories, defense mechanisms, everything basically that you create around yourself to protect yourself in a way. Okay, so I jumped into modern self development a little too early. I want to tell you a little bit about Hinduism and Buddhism and how they view the ego there. Okay, cool. Hinduism. Where is Hinduism? I must have skipped by it. Let me see. Oh, I had the Buddhism before. Okay, so let's discuss Buddhism. Okay. You don't have to observe thoughts, act and enjoy. Clearly, you're not observing your thoughts. Yeah, exactly. I'm not even bothering. He's not observing his thoughts enough to like just spew it out. If you just keep on doing that, your life will reflect that back to you. Okay. So according to the or Buddhism in general, Buddhist psychology or philosophy, um, anatta, or translated the non-self, they view this idea. They view your identity of self as a changeable thing, right? Your emotions are changeable, your thoughts are changeable, your body is changeable, your identity is changeable, your environment is changeable, everything around you is changeable, which leads you to the point that having a non-self can be more productive in a way because everything around you that you identify with is changeable. So, yeah. Right. It's an expression of our mental and physical process. Everything that we experience as ourself is an expression of our mental and physical process that we go through. So if everything about me is constantly changing, what is a permanent I that I'm trying to protect? What is the I that yeah, I'm reading my thoughts right now to you. I'm not reading the comments right now, real me, okay? I'll come back to you if you have something to say. Um, thank you. Thank you, friend. Bless you. Um, so okay, so let me ask you this question again. This question: if everything about you or around you is constantly changing, what is the you that you are so desperately trying to protect? What is the you that you keep trying to build rooms and rules and boundaries around? What is the you? What is the actual solid you at that point if everything around you is changeable? Your environment, your thoughts, sorry, not your thoughts, your environment, your your job, your status, your health, your body, all of the things that you can identify with are changeable. So this is where their perspective of attachment or their idea of attachment comes from, is that your attachment of things is what creates the suffering, right? When you say, I'm like this, I believe this, I'm this way, all of these things that you believe about yourself create a form of suffering to you. Sit down. Come on, mama. Come on. Okay. Cool. Do you see my kitty? No, you can't see my kitty. She's not there yet. Um. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I'll read the comments in a little bit. Okay. So anything that threatens your identity can create suffering at that point because you identify and attach with certain aspects of yourself. So, for example, let's say I identify with being nice. Okay, let's say I identify with being, and I'm not saying that I do. I definitely don't think I'm nice, but let's say I think so. Let's say I think I'm nice, I'm a kind person, and then something changes and threatens that I. No, no, no. Go. Thank you. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. You don't have to do that to my stuff. Okay. See, I'm not nice. Okay. So anything that you, oh, thank you for the gold coin, friend. Bless you. Anything that you identify with at that point can create a form of suffering for you. Okay. This, according to Buddhism. Freedom comes from recognizing the impermanent nature of everything around you, including yourself, and becoming less attached to that identity, right? If you attach to it so much, if you attach to the idea of, I'm good, I'm a good person, I'm a good person, this creates suffering because in some situations you cannot be good. In some situations you will be a bad person, and then you will suffer with the thought of like, oh, I cannot be bad. It's not possible. And then you create a defense mechanism around it. In Hinduism, I'm going to read Hinduism, Buddhism, and then I'll talk to you guys a little bit, okay? Cool. In Hinduism, shh, 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 shh. Quit it. Sorry. I forgot I have a microphone. My bad. Sorry. And the person ego is cooked up, okay? Okay, cool. So in Hinduism, it separates the ego self from the higher self, right? The deeper self. It has a separation where it acknowledges that there's like an observer, right? It's called Atman. Atman is your deeper self, and then Brahman is the highest self, is the self of all, basically the consciousness of all things. So they separate the ego self from the deeper self, or the higher self, the deeper self that you have versus the ego self in Hinduism. So it's the same thing of identification, basically. I'm this individual, I'm this way, I'm this way, I'm this way. Okay, so when you have a deeper spiritual understanding of who you are or your higher self, you stop identifying with these small aspects of yourself and you see yourself as a whole thing, a whole construct. So instead of thinking, oh no, never mind. That was another thought. I skipped over something. So if you think of it this way, this helps you also create a separation, like Eckhart Tolle has, and Carl Jung. It helps you create a separation between the self and the higher self. Am I playing a role right now, or am I being the role, or am I the one playing the role, and the awareness behind that role that's just kind of observing it and watching myself being this way, right? So, for example, I know I can be nice, right? I know I can be kind, but I also know that I can be evil and a bad person, right? If I can recognize the difference between the two, if I can actually acknowledge that there's two aspects to myself that way, then there's less attachment, there's less suffering, right? At that point, because you're not attached to one idea, and then you won't feel attacked by other things around you when someone says to you you're evil, right? Because you can be evil to someone but also be good to another person, right? You can still be both of these things. So because of that, it is important to create that kind of awareness towards, am I the awareness here, or am I being the role completely? Am I being the person that I identify with here, or am I just observing who I'm being, right? Without judgment. Okay, cool. The ego is just one layer. It's just one layer of who we are. Okay, so now I want to talk to you about the next thing I'm going to talk to you about is modern psychology and modern self-improvement philosophies, or psychology. Okay, but before that, I'm gonna come and read your comments for a second. Let me just I just want to mark what I read and whatnot, because I feel like I missed a part of the note. Okay. Yeah, I skipped past a point, which is okay. We'll tie back to that point. Carl Jung, after Carl Jung. Okay. There we go. So let's copy this to the bottom so I can know what I actually read to you and what I did not, instead of just going back and forth. Okay. So okay, cool. Okay. Oh, you bitch. Sorry. I'll be right with you, okay? My computer can be a little stupid, and I can be stupid too sometimes. Okay, that's Carl Jung. We have to stop here. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's modern psychology. So modern psychology and modern concepts of self-development. Okay. So, okay, there we go. All right. I have it all. I don't know why I should have separated those before I actually got on the live, but I wasn't prepared very, very much, I guess. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, so what do you guys think? What do you guys think so far of like do you think there's like a lot of difference between Hinduism and Buddhism versus like Carl Jung and Freud and Eckhart Tolle? Do you feel like there's a lot of difference between them, or do you feel like they kind of point out to the same point? Because to me, they overlap in some ways, right? They're kind of all pointing out to the same thing, but some of the or a few of them are separating or dissecting the ego in a better way. Let me just read some of your comments. Hi, you guys. Welcome. Thank you for being on here. Telling someone that they have mental illness on YouTube is a sign of your own mental illness. Therapy? The fuck? I don't even know what the fuck you're saying. Okay, cool. I'll let you. Thank you. You're beautiful too. Bless you. What's up, you guys? What are you saying, Ashmand? How are you, friend? Buddhism is child of Hinduism. Okay. The body is the real matter. Okay, I don't fully understand your comment, friend. Sorry. Good night. Bless you. Very much different. Their values and systems are different. Okay. It's okay. I really don't care. People who insult other people on the internet are just showing their own like insecurities and small mind. Very tiny little mind. I can't see it. I will not. What the fuck is your problem? Repackaged. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, look, you have to make spiritual teachings easier for people to understand, right? Otherwise, it's just going to be old scripture that has not been brought into modern society. All similar. It's about awareness for the most part. Yes, you got it. Hello, you guys. Welcome. So you don't need to listen more. Yeah, so do I sometimes. Love the nose ring. Thank you. You like the nose ring on the side. Okay, that's cool. Buddhism, before mindfulness teaches steps to observe the thoughts as they rise without attachment or judgment, helping us understand their important nature and reduce suffering. Yes, exactly. Yeah. In Buddhism and Hinduism, I think one of the most important goals is to. Can you actually turn it on? That was good. That light was good. Is to reduce the suffering by identifying and attaching less to things. I got you, Aztec. Thank you, my love. You're I think it's behind me. Yeah, go ahead. You want to say hello? Come say hello to people. Matona mabubu. Yeah, just watch the mic. I'm actually not watching the mic. I've hit it a couple of times and I also kind of screamed into it. Excuse me. Get off my shirt. Get off my shirt. Okay. That you try to protect is not permanent self, but changing collection of thoughts, feelings, memories, and experience. Clinging to this illusion of self creates suffering. Yes. Yeah, exactly. What's up?
Nothing, just reading the big paragraph.
Look at the poll. So are you willing to face yourself, to face the things about yourself? Most people are saying yes.
Nice.
Yeah. 22% said never.
Some said not yet.
Yeah, exactly. Which, you know, is a process. Hi, how are you? They destroy our culture in Europe? Who destroys your culture in Europe? Actually, I don't want to know. This is not a political conversation. He's a smart businessman, yeah. On the right side, please. Not today. Not today. I do like it in the middle. It kind of doesn't separate my face the same way. When I used to put on one side of my face kind of would pop a little bit more. Michael Singer, I love Michael Singer. Yeah, Michael Singer is awesome. The Untethered Soul is one of my favorite books ever. Nose ring becomes septum ring. Look hot. Thank you. With a nose ring or with a septum ring? Oh, you're saying that's better? That's cool. Oh, okay. Buddhism stands out by examining the mind directly through mindfulness, showing how attachment to thoughts and fixed self creates suffering. Yes. Hindu seeks a true self. Okay, I see. Carl Jung and Freud explore the psyche. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So Hinduism and Buddhism feel like more on the spiritual side of things, when Freud and Carl Jung are more on the psychological side of things. But I do believe that they tie back into each other, right? Does I have a coffee? Calm down. I don't calm down when I have a coffee. What's up, brother? Sorry, I didn't get the comments at that point. But yeah, hey Tony. Oh, hi Kane. You're still here, my love. How are you? Some people are saying hi to you, but yeah, to be or not to be. Yeah. This is okay. The real way is to not suffer, to not deal with suffering. There's no real way to not deal with suffering. No, but you can learn how to avoid it, and not avoid it, like work with it. Tony is the luckiest white boy out there. He's not the luckiest. He's not the luckiest, believe me. You should come and see me in life. That's my partner. He's a lot older than you. How do you know? Maybe he's my sugar daddy. Do you want me to be your sugar mom? Oh, give me. No, yeah. Thank you. We don't have to agree or disagree, but learn different perspectives is a privilege. We should all take advantage of that. Yeah. What are you promoting, the gum?
Support. Call her up. Email her up.
You're funny. Visual communicate and music communicate, and the feedback is always useful. Positive or negative? Yes. How do I think about Christians who follow the Old Testament? Christians do follow the Old Testament. They have to, because it's part of the Bible. Thank you. You're beautiful too. Bless you. Boyfriend, way to stick a flag in your territory. Oh, shut up. Shut up. To be aware, you have to destroy your ego. I don't think you can destroy it, but yeah. Free falling. That makes you look sad. It makes me look sad. Why? I don't think so. I think it's cute. But I'll grab another one and I'll put one on the side for you. That was sorry. You need to sleep now. Just scrolling. See Tony. Oh yay! Have to say good night. Oh, good night, good night, my love. Bless you, Ken. Thank you for being on here with us. Do I agree with Darwin about his theory? Are you talking about Darwin? There's validity to it. How did he pull me? No offense. He didn't. He just showed up and I got pulled myself. Okay. Somebody said, I thought Tony was going to bird feed you. You want to feed me through the mouth? Huh?
Yeah.
But not through your mouth. Sure. Why do you expose you on internet and try to form around? It's none of your business what my qualifications are, and I never said ego death is my goal. You're clearly ignorant, so I'm just not going to respond to you.
Boom, roasted.
Oh, that was not a roast. That was nice. That was still nice. I believe
We
I'm
need to
good.
learn to feed inner child. We need to learn to feed the inner child, protect it, and help it to come to adulthood. It's not about destroying. No. Yeah. Like, subscribe, and share if you want to. Thank you. Do not have a theory according to that we're all coming from. I don't know the last word you said. I'm not familiar how to pronounce that, but yeah. Not exactly the topic of the conversation, but yeah. Oh, all right. I got to the end. Yay. I have demonic eyes. Good. Good. I'm gonna send my devil onto you. Romantic. You can do better. Oh, hilarious. Yeah. I don't even know what his point is. I didn't even say that ego death is my point at all. I don't support that idea to begin with. double tap the screen if you want to. Thank you. Send my devil. Yes. Yeah. People who are afraid of the devil, I'm just like, I'm gonna scare you even more. Get out of my chat. I want you out of my chat. I'm gonna scare you. I'm gonna like convince you that I am a devil even more. Okay. Okay, cool. So far we discussed three or four or five perspectives of what the ego looks and sounds like in different philosophies and different understandings, psychological understandings. Now we're going to talk about modern psychology and modern self-development. Okay. So our opinion is respectable, but for me, Einstein still more effective. Okay, cool. That's fine. Maybe we'll talk about that another day. Staring somehow makes you look different, sad, lost. Maybe I am. That's okay too. I don't think so, but yeah. To be honest, I don't like it when it dangles too much. I like it when it's like completely stuck up there, like that. Let's see. Maybe I'm trying to clip it a little bit more. But yeah, that's okay. You can view me however way you want, okay? Have I seen Devil's Advocate? I don't think so, no. Al Pacino? I don't think I have. You think this girl's fun? You're reading what book? The Untethered Soul? That was the book that we were talking about, but I don't know if that was the one you're talking about. Recently, shingles. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry about your parent. Your dad. Nowadays. Sorry about your dad, friend. Most of philosophies are bullshit. Well, I mean, if you've read it, you wouldn't have known that, so you're full of shit too. Get away from me! You like piercings? Yeah. What's mine? What? Sister just shows a being that is in such small space is difficult to drive their knowledge. Sorry, what? A source being that in such small space is difficult to drive. Okay, I see what you're saying. I do appreciate your suggestion. Inner child, 300 months of child. there's a part, inner child represents a part of your psyche that has not fully grown. It's not exactly it's not a physical part of you, right? If all time, look, don't touch but don't taste. That's goofy. Okay, Andy. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna move to modern psychology right now. Okay, modern psychological research look at people's emotions in a different way. Okay, it looks at it from a regulation point of view. So it doesn't treat the ego as one single structure. It treats it as multiple structures, multiple ideas or concepts of the self. Okay, so things like identity, self-esteem, self-concept, self-awareness, self-regulation, emotional regulation, biases, personality, attachments,
defense mechanisms. So modern psychology views all of that as your ego. And they are concepts of being, not Gabs, thank you, my love. Not yeah, 200. And I completely neglected the likes today. I neglected the 100. I neglected the 200. I'm really sorry. I'm so absorbed in the topic right now. But yeah, thank you for liking the stream. Okay, so in modern psychology, we don't look at destroying the ego. We don't think of it this way. We think of it in a manner of like, how do we understand them and how do we regulate them, right? How do I understand my thoughts, my emotions, my behaviors, my self-esteem, my sense of self in general? It looks at how people regulate their emotions. So people have the ability to influence their emotions and their responses, and that it changes the interpretation of how we view all of these things, right? So if you are swayed by an emotion, is a different conversation than if you know how to regulate an emotion, right? That becomes a different identification of the ego or the self at that point. So let's imagine the scenario. Somebody criticizes you. Your immediate automatic reaction is they're attacking me. You view that as an attack, right? Someone criticizing you, confronting you about certain things, or simply sometimes telling you their preferences. You take that as an attack. In modern psychology, the way we look around it is, how can I look at it differently? Is this actually an attack? Am I feeling defensive for a reason here? Does this press a button or a trigger onto me? Is there something that they're telling me that I do not want to hear right now? Can I interpret the situation differently? This is what modern psychology kind of, or this is the way modern psychology interacts with the self or the ego of the self, is in a manner of like, it's more in a manner of self-regulation, right? If you can view the emotion and view it from different perspectives and still kind of allow all these perspectives to exist rather than identify with one of them or not, that's kind of what modern psychology is about. The goal is not to eliminate emotion, is to understand them and to know how to manage them, basically. Okay, so where is the other point? Okay, I was going to talk to you about self-development. Ah, Uncle Nerd! Hilarious. I'm an auntie, I'm not an uncle. Excuse me. Okay, cool. I feel like I missed something here, so let me just double check. Okay, no, this was Carl Jung. This was Buddhism. Okay. Okay, so basically modern psychology ties all these things together in a manner of like, you're not one self, you're not one thing or the other, you're multiple things at the same time. You're multiple aspects of yourself. There's different aspects to yourself, and each aspect of yourself has a different function. Some of them are better than others. And also, you can change and I want to say manipulate, but it's not 100% manipulate, but you can change those aspects of yourself. You can regulate them, right? Okay, cool. Oh, all right. This is the last point from a spiritual point of view. From a spiritual point of view, is actually pretty close to Hinduism and Buddhism, but it's slightly different. So, wait. I'm a little dyslexic sometimes. I'll like read one sentence and I'll skip like 2 sentences and start reading another thing. I'm like, what the fuck is just happening? Okay. Cool. So from a spiritual point of view is similar to Hinduism and Buddhism, where you create a separate sense of self and it becomes me versus the world. So you identify with your story, you identify with your um, status, your achievements, your job, the qualifications, the things you've done in life. And because of that, that creates a separate sense of self than who you actually are. You know, me, my ego, myself, my qualifications, this is what I've done in life, this is who I am. I've dated 100 women before. You know, I've studied this, I've studied that, I've done all kinds of job. That makes you, that part of you, or that the fact that you created a separate sense of self creates a me versus them kind of situation. Because of your preferences, you start to kind of defend your preferences, you defend who you are, you defend that identity around it, and you you know, you look at the world as like sometimes, a lot of times, you become superior to the world. You think of the world in a like a less of a manner than what it actually is. So in Hinduism and Buddhism philosophy, suffering is connected to attachment, identification, ignorance regarding the nature of ourselves. And in spirituality, what spirituality asks the question is, how can I not identify with these things? Who am I if I don't identify with these things? So let's say the ego thinks I'm a successful person. If your ego thinks that you're successful, when you fail, that's a psychological conflict at that point. You have a psychological split, and then you fragment yourself that way, because now one of you has to defend the other. One of you has to defend itself against the other, right? And then that reflects on the world around you, where you start being like, no, I'm successful. And then if somebody says, but you failed, you take that as an attack and you start defending yourself, and it becomes me versus the world. Moving from division to unity, while still respecting differences. Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. You're a god too. You're a god too, friend. In your defense, you enjoy crossing boundaries. Hilarious. That's cool. That's cool. As long as you know that, and as long as hopefully you're not doing it for the harm of other people. Okay. So from a spiritual point of view, is to look at it in a way where you take away the identification, which is pretty much close to what Eckhart Tolle teaches about. Okay. Okay, cool. We understand that a part of us becomes attached to those identities and tries to protect them. Yeah, I think I said this point. Okay, cool. Cool. So I think I got to the end of this point. Oh, wait. We didn't talk about self-development. Do I become angry? Sometimes. Depends on who I'm talking to. Okay. From a modern self-development point of view, having an ego is not the issue, but the lack of awareness. Having that ego in your subconscious is what can be troubling about having that ego, and that's when the ego becomes bad. So an example of that, you might think, oh, I'm just an honest person, right? But in reality, you're rude, you're cruel to other people. You might think, oh, I'm just an independent, strong person. But in reality, you're afraid of having emotions or feeling intimacy. Self-development asks you, or is built on curiosity towards these things that you tell yourself about. Okay, so instead of surrendering to an idea of yourself and thinking, oh, okay, this is who I am, that's it, I'm just an honest person, are you actually honest? Are you actually honest, or are you just dishing out the evilness and the fucking bad thoughts and judgmental thoughts that you have about other people? Very important to recognize the difference between those two, right? Become curious about the stories that you tell yourself about yourself. Become curious, not judgmental, not harsh, not, I gotta change, I gotta change, I gotta change. More like, why am I doing this? How can I change this behavior? Am I actually an honest person, or am I just hateful? Am I, a good person, or am I just in an environment that doesn't trigger my bad side? It's not about how to destroy the ego, how to become more aware of it. So, cool? Cool, cool, cool. I got to the end, I think. I got to the end. Yay. That was a long thought. It was a little bit of a long thought, okay? We'll summarize it. We'll summarize it quickly, okay? So, Freud thinks that the psychological structure that helps us navigate through reality is the ego that we have. So, the ego is 3 sides, and those 3 sides are built between your desires versus your morals versus how you navigate between the two, right? Or not versus, like plus. Jung views it as the ego is the center of the consciousness, and the shadow is the unconscious part of the self or the conscious. Buddhism believes that attachment to a permanent self can be a source of suffering because things are changeable. Hinduism views the ego as a constructed identity that can create a deeper sense of self, right? Which is like your story, your who you think you are, your hobbies, the things you like to do. Ego is a difficult one. The shadow of the ego is a difficult one to actually deal with, you know, according to Carl Jung. And then in spirituality, the ego is understood as the identification of your thoughts, stories, and identities. A little bit different than Hinduism, like very, very close to it, right? In Buddhism, it's just that it talks to you a lot more about stripping the attachment of those identities since things are changeable. Modern psychology views it as multiple concepts like self-esteem, self-regulation, self-concept, identity, and emotional regulation. And okay, yeah, that was it. Oh, I forgot the Eckhart Tolle. He basically believes a very similar idea where your identification with the thought, your identification with the identity is your ego. So yeah, who do we actually think that we are, and are we changeable, and are you willing to change who you are? Who are you underneath all of this construct? It's not about becoming someone else. It's about becoming curious about the person that you already are, or the person that you believe that you are. Step forward. Try your awareness is a step forward into changing that self. Okay? Cool? Cool. We did it. We did it. We did it. This is my article. I'm gonna create I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create some sort of like some sort of PDF sheets or something that I can like copy and paste to you some of these thoughts, and then you can have access to them a little bit later. I know they're on the live, but reading through them might be a little bit easier. So I'll ask you that. 140 people have voted in this one, and 66 of you, 66% of you are ready to deal and face the things that about yourself. So good job. Really good job. To those who said never, I hope you find someone who loves you enough to actually help you strip those parts of yourself, okay? And to the ones who said not yet, I keep walking the path. You're doing great. You're doing amazing. I know that you will reach that point. Okay, let me actually adjust my sitting a little bit. I've been putting my legs up. Come, let's do a few jumps and stretches, and then I'll come back to read your comments, okay? I'm just a little sore. Just a little sore. A little bit sore. Okay. We'll just hang here for a few seconds, okay? Lower back pain. Shake those hips a little bit. Let them release the pain. Okay. Okay. Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the topic of today. Let's read your comments. Let's read what you have to say. Hi, you guys. Oh, you're still, oh, thank you, Ashmand. Thank you, love. You're so sweet. Thank you for that super chat. You didn't say anything on a super chat, but yeah. Let me turn on that light. A little better. Sometimes when I'm in the dark, it looks like a lot darker underneath my eyes, and it's kind of scary. So scary. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm going to end this. I'm going to end this pool. There we go. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Do you see the result? 153 voted. Yay! Good job. A lot of my pain I found has to do with my hips. Yeah, same. Especially if you're a man. Usually, men hold a lot of tension in there. Thank you. I'm so glad that you liked the discussion. I hope you find me a girl like this. Oh, lots of emotions. I hope you find a girl that loves you and cares for you and shows you kindness and love. Whom I love a bit too much. It's really what I'm dealing with. Whom I love a bit too much. So it is really the ego I'm dealing with. Okay. The true urban heart. I didn't fully understand your comment, but I hope that you can find ways to integrate your ego. Let me actually put those away a little bit. I don't like it when I'm this close to it and they do this weird thing. When I'm far, it doesn't show as much. It's not too bad. But when I'm close, I'm like, that's not so pretty. We don't like that. There we go. Okay, there we go. All right, you guys. Let me see what you're saying. Hi, Aztec. You're still in chat, you cutie. You're so sweet. Still modding. Hope you come back. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I see that you're leaving Sure House. Thank you for being on here. You had a lot of lovely comments. A lot of beautiful, lovely comments with lots of self-awareness. Good job. I hope we see you on here again. I'm actually getting tired of this. Didn't know men also hold tension? Yes, they do. They do a lot. Mine adult. Why, you want to fantasize about me? I thought it was their shoulder and neck. Yeah. But here's the thing, because you move your shoulders and neck, your upper body is a lot more active than your lower body. For me, most of my tension comes in my shoulders and my upper body. Your lives are useful. Don't censor. Some people deserve to be censored. Vahid. Spur said out. I meant it. Really ego I'm dealing with. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so what aspects of your ego that you're dealing with? Thank you, Frost Nuggets. Wouldn't that be nice? What would be nice? Bye, everyone. Bye. Thank you for being on here with us. Thank you, Charles. Thank you. Yeah, you're very lovely and positive. Your button. Don't ever read that shit again. I don't know what you're talking about, Ashman. I don't know what you're talking about. What am I not supposed to read? Your face reminded me of Russian woman I met. Took great times. Okay, cool. I hope you had fun. Yeah. Hi, Fit. What we're talking about? We were talking about the ego today, but I'm gonna end the live in like 10-15 minutes. Okay, guys. Tell me what you think. If you've been here, tell me what you think of this topic today. Do you think that this is something that you struggle with? Do you think this is something that you are integrating yet, or haven't integrated, or haven't thought about it before? You should really learn yoga. Yeah, it would help you. I think it would. I really think it would. There's a lady, my partner really likes her, and I like her voice a lot. Her name is Adrienne. She says, so her YouTube is called Yoga with Adrienne. She is so like calm and collected, which is most yoga teachers are, but she's kind of very on a beautiful level. So I think you'll enjoy her content. You should give her a shot. Look at that. You're so sweet. Thank you. Bless you. The conversation was about ego today. Young forever. Hallelujah. Oh, hilarious. You have an ego problem. Very lustful and very money and career motivated. Okay, why do you think that that's a problem? Now, being lustful can be a little bit of a tricky thing, but why do you think being lustful is a problem in an ego? You tell me. Like, I'm not saying that it's not, but I kind of want to know what are your thoughts around it. How do I stay lean? um, I don't know. I do a lot of yoga. Not a lot, but like I do a good amount of yoga, and I also it's my body type. I think it's mostly my body type, to be honest. I think I'm probably just never gonna grow after this size. Like, and I've been trying to grow, right? I've been trying to get like thicker a little bit. Yeah, so yeah. Raman Maharishi, who's advocated self-inquiry as a direct path of self-realization. Okay, cool. Who am I? A central question used to trace the source of the ego. Beautiful. Who am I? And there's I don't know if you guys know what's his name? Ram Dass. Ram Dass is an amazing person. He has a beautiful mantra called I am loving awareness. And he repeats it for like 15 minutes. It's really cool. Hi Aaron. Love you back, my friend. Thank you. Is it true that you will be climbing Mount Everest next year? No. It's just being nice. It should. But fuck that. I struggle with being nice. Do you struggle with being nice with people who are nice to you? Or do you struggle being nice in general? Like, are you not nice to to random people? Well, whenever I speak to others, they say I have an ego, so I'm listening, I guess. Yet someone in the comments pointed something out that my discernment is right. Yes. So people, if more than one person are telling you something, you might want to listen, but you also want to use your discernment to know if that's actually you or not. They could be projecting on you, but it could be a personality trait that you have in you that makes other people think that you are egoistic. You should ask questions. Ask those people questions. What makes you think that I have an ego? What makes you think that way? Check out. Thank you. Oh yeah. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'm glad. I don't think it was original. You were almost reading from your phone. The Carl Jung stuff. Nothing is original. I'm reading from someone else's philosophy. Everything that I know is not original, dude. Nothing that I know is my own original thoughts. Everything that we speak about or that we learn in life is not original. You create your own understanding of it, but it's still not original. And I'm not trying to be original. I'm not. I was literally reading you about ancient philosophies, like not ancient, but like some of them are older than others, right? So I'm not bringing anything from my own mind. Why? How would that be? Why would I be original that way? That makes no sense. Um, love back to you. Thank you, friend. You want to get a 360 maybe in a few seconds? I'll tell you what, you for sure. Cutie pie. Oh, thank you. You're cutie pie too. Bless you. I'm not Israeli. I don't acknowledge that country. Don't forget to double tap the screen if you want to. Thank you, though. You're beautiful too, Satseo. Satseo. Okay, you with the Israeli comment, you're out of my channel. There's like a modern theory that mindfulness has a lot of negative and actually has detrimental impact on ego. What do you think? What do you think about it? What do you think about that theory? I don't completely disagree with you there. There's an aspect to it that can be really dangerous. Do I know Arians in Vancouver, Toronto? No, I don't. Good advice. I'll take it. Oh, much love to you. Much love to you, true urban heart. That's beautiful. I hope you can come to a point where you recognize who you actually are, compared to other people, and hopefully, if there's aspects in your personality that needs to be changed, that you'd be willing to change them too. That's a beautiful path to growth. Am I upset? What am I upset about? But why? You could do art, take shit, and be yourself. Talk shit and be yourself. It's not what I'm doing on here, dude. If you want to do that yourself. Create a channel for yourself and do that yourself. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm not here to just create art. It's part of the brand, but it's not really, or part of the channel. But it's not. It's one day. That's what I do. One day. The rest, I'm talking with people, and I'm talking with people about different ideologies, understandings. I'm not. Do you see what I'm saying? Everything that we know, this is what we're taught, things we're exposed to, things we're experienced in life. We're not original. We're made up. Like even the art that I create is not fucking original, dude. The piece itself might be original, but I'm following someone else's method when I'm creating that art too. We're not original. We're made up of all the things that we have encountered. Beautiful, Ivy. I love that. I love your profile picture. I love the colors on it. Yes. Can we slow speak it? I don't know what you're talking about, Nasir. Hi, you guys. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. Oh, yay. Beautiful. All beliefs are adopted in the beginnings were a blank screen. Yes. What is my real name? It's in my chat. It's my account, Soline. Ah, stop being adorable. Okay, I won't. I'll just get out of your face for now. Okay, you guys. I have like maximum 10 more minutes to talk to you. If you have anything you want to say to me, if you have anything that you want to express on here, you could feel free to say it now. Hi, Satan. You found Jesus. You're not gay anymore. Rasa is a Latin phrase means blank state that describes the mind at birth as empty of built-in knowledge, meaning meaning all ideas come from later life experience. Cool, that's beautiful. I do think that I don't think that we're 100% blank because your body decodes your DNA, right? Your brain and your body and your psyche will decode your brain, your DNA, and all the information that has been passed down onto you. So you're not 100% of a pure blank page. You're as pure as a child is. You know, you haven't absorbed a lot of things yet, but you do have a good amount of knowledge inside of you, right? But it hasn't been integrated into actual language and behavior, right? Have a great night. Thank you, Vahid. Bless you. I hope you're having a lovely night too. Right, I will sit with this as I've been, but now new information changes the pace entirely. I'm grateful I stomped on this live. You subbed. Oh, this actually touches me in the heart when someone says, you know, that this is something that they've like haven't thought of, or something that, you know, kind of adds like a change into their life in a way that is really beautiful. I'm so glad. I'm honored I can be a vehicle for that information to cross path to you. I'm so glad. True Urban Heart, bless you. You don't express you love lesbians? I mean, every guy does, or most guys do. Your loofing is very good. What's my loofing? What does that even mean? What's my favorite type of yoga? Meditation, I would say. Meditation, and then Raja yoga. Why do I love this woman so much? Delilah. Delilah. Did I pronounce your name right? Oh, I love you back. That is so sweet. I don't know if I pronounced your name right. I'm sorry. I love you back. Bless you, friend. Is caffeine of if you're looking to meditate? Is caffeine good if you're looking to meditate and find peace? I wouldn't if I was you, because caffeine can be really hyper. Like it can induce a lot of reactions in your body, and if you're trying to meditate and bring yourself into a calm state, that might be counterproductive. So, but it's up to you. Everybody experiences caffeine in their own way. For me, caffeine induces my anxiety most of the times, and it doesn't help me actually be in a good mind state. But that can help if, like, it can help you if you meditate at that point, but it does mess with meditation a little bit, you know? Welcome from India. See you. Have a great day. Be good and safe. Always listen to your intuition coming from the source, hoping you determine the source. Yeah, helping you determine the source. Hopefully you can strip away the things that can cloud your intuition. But yeah, thank you, Godzilla. Real Godzilla. Bless you, friend. God bless you. God bless you, you guys. Please like before you leave. Oh, thank you. Consider subscribing for more. You're so cute, Astic. We love you, Astic. So great when new experiences help us expand our awareness, right? Yeah. Yes, it's beautiful. It's a really beautiful space. It's a really beautiful privilege that we have on here to, like, you know, be able to connect with each other this way and help each other expand and evolve. What is Raja Yoga? It's look it up. It's basically following the path of love and devotion. Basically, love and devotion for yourself, for the world around you, for people around you. the path of like least harm, kind of. You should check it out. I'm skipping over fans requests. What are we talking about? Smash. Oh, thank you for the 6-7. 6-7. This one's very cute. Thank you. Bless you, friend. You're so cute too. I wanted to bless you. God bless you. Lots of creeps. Don't say that. What makes people creep to you? What's my name? How's my day going? It's going great. My name is Celine. Transcendental meditation. I can't. So I can't say that I can tell you enough about it. I think that any form of meditation, in my opinion, is somewhat of a transcendence for the physical self or being. But I can't say that I know exactly what you mean by that. Can you hear me snore? You're welcome. I don't know what was your question. I'm sorry. I'm reading a little quickly right now. Oh, fuck off to lesbians. Oh, hilarious. Bless you, bless you. Yeah, I wouldn't do caffeine with when you're trying to meditate, or even with yoga, to be honest. But you know, people have preferences, so I can't tell you what's right and wrong. But I can tell you what's right and wrong for me. Jesus blows. I'm gay again. Hooray! It's in terms of being in the company of the wise. Is satsang? Oh, satsang I thought is a meet in truth. Meet in. I could be wrong. Let me actually look it up. I thought satsang meant meet in like a company of truth. In a company of truth. Let's see. I'm actually curious now because I don't like to. Okay, satsang means in a company of truth. I guess it can mean wisdom. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, I see what you're saying. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Janice, I don't know what that means. Welcome back to the dark side. All right. Very sad to you did not speak to me. I did speak to you, and if it's gonna make you sad that I'm not speaking to you, I'm sorry. I can't make you happier. Okay. Okay, you guys. It's been 3 hours. I'm gonna keep it under 3 hours from now on. I'm gonna keep it between 3 hours and 4 hours. Some days I know I'm gonna fail, but for the most part, I'm gonna try to keep it this way. Okay. It's your voice, Jed. Nice to meet you. Literally a seat around us. Open. Should I ask for his number? Oh, I see. You're talking about someone else. You should ask him for his number, yeah. And we didn't have assigned seats. I don't know what that means. The last part I didn't understand it, but yeah. Oh, okay. So this cute voice chat next to me when there was literally a seat around. Oh, okay. So he sat beside you when there was a seat around. Okay. Yeah, I would ask him out. I got you. Yeah. This is our satsang. This is our satsang. Beautiful. I hate you specifically, Satan. No, I'm just kidding. I don't hate you. I think you're awesome. I think you're a cool person. Okay, you guys. Thank you so much for being on here with me today. I do have to go make some food. Maybe I'll clean a little bit. I don't want to clean. Maybe I won't clean. Maybe I'll just make food for now. Yeah, thank you so much for being on here with me. I hope you are full of love. I hope people around you can meet you with kindness and love and empathy and sympathy, and be good people to you as you are to them. I hope all our dreams and desires can come true as long as we're not fighting with each other and harming each other those ways. I hope we all can fulfill our purpose on this earth, on this planet. I hope we all can come to unity with each other, come to unity with ourselves, and not neglect parts of ourselves for other parts. I hope all of us can fall in love back with ourselves, with our true self and who we are, and keep on growing, keep on evolving, keep on becoming better and better every day. Every day, any day, every moment. I hope this community will continue on growing with love, with unity, with communication, with beauty and surrender. And so be it, and so be it. These are my wishes to you. I bless you and I send you love so much. I hope you are beautiful. Gratitude is the attitude. I hope you are grateful all the time. Let me read you my gratitude list today. So today, I took some of the sentences that people said too. Today, I was grateful for the rain and the fog, for the ability to express oneself, for the ability to create, for physical freedom, for YouTube and the community on YouTube, for having a shelter over our head, for having health, for healthy pets and company of the pets. Grateful for beauty, grateful for being healthy and having a certain amount of wealth and not living in complete poverty like some people are. Grateful for women and men and the diversity between the two. Grateful for the people that we love and that make our day and make our life better and better. And grateful for good food. That was it. This was my list, you guys. This is I you probably can't read it. But yeah, that was it. Let's ding this for a second and do a little movement to meditate. Just take a breath. Take a breath with me. Okay, cool. Cool. Beautiful. You hate everyone? We love you anyways. We never hate on beauty. Oh, oh my gosh. Satan, get out of my chat. I'm gonna send my own Satan to you. Okay, you guys, thank you for being on here with me. Sorry, I'm not even gonna bother. So these comments, I'm just not gonna bother with you, okay? Okay, you guys. You wanna see my fingernails? I have them cut right now. There's nothing on it. Welcome. I'm leaving right now. I turned out to be gay. He's so hot. Should I try to turn him back? Probably not. Maybe you can turn into a guy. Maybe he'll like you at that point. Okay, you guys. Okay, thank you for subbing. Thank you for being on here. I have to leave at this point. We've been here for 3 hours and 10 minutes, so this was great. Tomorrow I will be off YouTube. Tomorrow's my day off, and then we'll come back on Tuesday, and then Thursday is another day off, and then we'll come back on Friday after that. Okay, so I will see you on Wednesday if you're around. If you're not, I'll see you on the weekend. Okay. 3 hours. We did it 3 hours. Yay! Awesome. Oh, I was gonna give you a 360. Let me give you a little quick 360. Check me out. Check me out. I did my yoga today. I feel great. I feel great. I feel lovely in my body. I feel loose in a way, and I feel comfortable. I feel happy. I woke up and I was pretty sore when I woke up, but now I feel great. So yeah, thank you. 3 hours a number. Yeah. Thank you for being on here with me. I hope you have a lovely evening. Bye. Love back to you. From my heart to yours. You look great too, Delilah. Thank you. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you a lot. Have a good night.